As you can see, the more you fuck around, the more you're going to find out.
I couldn't let this slide, Joe. Could not let this slide. Let me just say this. That video you sent had the find out, fuck around line as 1-to-1. Ridiculous, bro. Ridiculous. Everybody that's ever fucked around knows that there is a certain level of fuck around that you get for free. And then the shit you find out gets found out real quick. You understand what I'm saying? It's an exponential curve. You fuck around this much, okay? Fuck around that much, I'm gonna let it slide. But you hit a point, shit gets real, and you find out real fucking quick. And that's the real fuck around, find out curve.
Get your life, baby. I got my wife, you can serve my mind, baby. Feeling me, that's why they killing me, baby. Get your life. Get your life, get your life, get your life, baby. I got my wife, you can serve my mind, baby. Feeling me, that's why they killing me, baby. Get your life. Run up when you see me, no disguises. Keep that thing with me, cause I don't do surprises. J Chanel, show and tell, all facts, no lies, streak. Get your life, cause I'm the type to come to it at 9 quick. Eyes on me, what you care for? Watching me, baby, care for. If you ain't a fan, where the cameras? Hide in the back with the bellboys. My circle so restricted. Hands raised like it's your religion. When I sleep, pay close attention. Fake friends out here pretending. Get your life, get your life, get your life, baby. I got my wife, you can serve my mind, baby. Feeling me, that's why they killing me, baby. Get your life. Get your life, get your life, get your life, baby. I got my wife, you can serve my mind, baby. Feeling me, that's why they killing me, baby. Get your life.
Focus there.
Watch them cause they after me like a pot of gold. I'm not for play, ask Keisha if you don't know. I'm a little bit cray-cray, approach me, you better be right. If you don't come correctly, you can catch these cans tonight. Eyes on me, what you care for? Watching me, baby, care for. If you ain't a fan, where the cameras? Hide in the back with the bellboys. My circle's so restricted. Hands raised like it's your religion. When I sleep, pay close attention. Fake friends out here pretending. Get your life, get your life, get your life, baby. I got my wife, you can serve my mind, baby. Feeling me, that's why they killing me, baby. Get your life.
Get your life.
Get your life, get your life, get your life, baby. I got my wife, you can serve my mind, baby. Feeling me, that's why they killing me, baby. Get your life.
Get your life, boo.
Alrighty there, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, good evening, good night, and good afternoon. It's your, excuse me, let me clear my throat, like the song says. Let me clear my throat. Take a little sip of this coffee here. Give me a 1 or 2 down there in the listening lounge. If you folks in here, I got that 1 or 2. Thank you there, Shar. How you doing? Good to see you. Let me turn down my background music a little bit. Turn it on down here. A little bit more. I ain't got to talk over it too loud. Take a little sip of this coffee. It's 3/14/2026. And here we are again, folks. The content that just keeps on giving. You see what the placard says? The Chop Shop Live. We're gonna be reviewing the GOAT, as we all know him as Taz. Shout out to you, Taz. You said it. We're gonna ride this train. And right at the bottom of where you see the GOAT debater, you say Anton done fucked around and found out. Yeah, he did, folks. You done fucked around and found out that you don't scare some people very easily by threatening them with lawsuits. You just, you just make people mad at some time, Anton, when you threaten them, especially when you threaten to take a man's livelihood about some YouTube shit that you yourself always talking about. This is the game. This is YouTube. You can use your content anytime you want, any way you want to. Nothing bothers me. So of all the big wigs, of all the content creators that said something negatively about you, why did you choose Taz to go into his comment section and say, nigga, I'm going to sue you? Did he push a button that we all been overlooking? Well, some of us been overlooking. I've done a couple of streams on you, and I pointed out the fact I think your wife is involved in your extracurricular activities. I really believe she is from the start. Because to be quite honest with you, welcome, Sasha. I'm not on YouTube right now. I am actually, there's no way for me to give you moderation, but I will go back into the stream later on and give you a wrench, as they say. But thank you for coming in. Thank you for joining the broadcast. Appreciate that. But good looking out. Good looking out for me, just in case some unsavory characters come up off in here, because you know there's going to be some people that's going to come in here sooner or later in the comment section sooner or later and either say, you jumping on the bandwagon or you hating on Anton. But no, there's some shit that everybody wants to talk about. This has been going on for the entire month of February. Here we are halfway into March. Hey there, Miss J, how you doing? Here we are halfway into March, and we still talking about Anton. I think Miss J, a lot of people have been talking about the vertical stream and says they have a lot of problems. So I think the next time I go live, I'm going to stop the vertical stream. I'm on a horizontal stream. I guess I'm looking at it normally through StreamYard. So I'm not sure. I think if you come in on the vertical stream, it has those that dash in the regular letter and a number and then another letter behind it. If you're coming in the vertical stream, that's how I've noticed the difference. Absolutely sure. It is the gift. It is the gift that keeps on coming, that keeps on giving, week after week after week. You can't get mad, Anton, when you ask for this attention and you got it. You asked for this attention. You went on Corey Holcomb asking for attention. You got it. Corey Holcomb body slammed you. You came back to YouTube. Remember, you went all around the YouTube circuit. Want to tell your story about I wish Corey Holcomb would. The fade is still on. Remember that? You went and did a live stream talking about how your daughter was so affected by this shit. Remember that? But here you are, still in the midst of some bullshit that you started. You can't go and stir up a hornet's nest and say, no, them bees, them not going to sting you. That's not going to happen. So if I can collect a few coins through some watch minutes or hours from you, because I really don't do the super chat and all that other stuff, thank you. Thank you, sir. You put this shit out there. You made folks question your household. I'm a Christian first. But yet, you're another stream, you're talking about you got hoes. You got hoes. In different, a fleet of hoes. Let me ask you a question, Anton, just in case you ever decide to come over here and see what I'm talking about. When was you going to tell us about the episode of your wife trying to go on the Family Feud? Shout out, Taz. See, I don't dig that deep. I just wait for them folks that you piss off long enough and hard enough to go get this shit. That way I can report on it. I'm not vested. And I'm not saying it in a negative way, but I'm not vested in you like that. Because I know sooner or later, somebody going to dig up the real reason why who you think you really are is not actually true at all. You're bum. You're a guy that was in the 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th grade, senior in college, got no parts of the pussy. And I'm sorry for those ladies that might listen to this. I put the placard up earlier. Parental guidance suggested. Oh, I got it, Miss J. I got the Family Feud video coming up a little bit later on. It's just a monologue. We gonna get into the meat a little bit later. Yeah, I do. I sure do. It's Saturday afternoon. My next show don't come on till about 5, so I got at least a good 2 hours or so. Fuck around and let Anton find out that some folks don't give a fuck of your idle threats, because that's what they are. Because you said that about Corey. I'm going to sue you for everything you got. Bitch ass nigga. Bitch ass nigga. I don't know how many languages the word bitch ass nigga can be translated into, but I guarantee you, whatever dictionary you look it up in, start flicking through the pages and start looking up, your picture gonna show up, because you said the consummate bitch ass nigga. Like to go around picking fights with folks, and then when somebody get one up on you, I'm gonna sue you. That's a bitch move. That's a bitch ass move, because I can understand if you didn't have your family out there front and center, but you do. Every time you said you was going to sue somebody, all you did was went on the Millionaire Morning Show, let your Aunt Marie and Antoinette super chat you, and that's the money you made. Oh, I ain't got to sue nobody now. These dumbasses done sent me a whole lot of money. I ain't got to sue nobody. Sympathy's in the dictionary, sir. Between shit and syphilis, which one you want in this video? Because that's what you're about to get. That's my monologue, folks. Like it or not, like, share, and subscribe. If you want to be in the Anton Daniels defense team, hit that link. I'll put it out a little bit later on. Come on up here and tell me, like Sotomayor did, come up and tell me how grand he is. Chew that nigga out and spit him out too. I ain't scared of you. I got the upper hand. I know about y'all. Y'all don't know shit about me. That's a big difference. You going into battle with a seasoned veteran when you started fucking around with folks like me, Taz, and a few of these other content creators. We've been around a while. We know you, Anton. Futon, as they say. We know you. We know the shit that you've been pulling. We know you broke it in than a broke dick dog. We know you. We know you've been on this fake it till you make it scam for a while. We know all about you. We know how you took a little bit of Kevin Samuels, a little bit of this content creator, this hot dog man. Hot dogs. I'm a hot dogs. Or your ballpark Franks. They plump when you cook them. Y'all hold on for a second. Let me go grab this first video. First, before we get to the star of the show, we're going to tag this video there, folks. We're going to review something else. And this is from another one of your... Miss J. This is from another one of your arch enemies. I don't like this guy, but sometimes who knows you better than somebody that hates you more than the average park bear? I know y'all, some of y'all gonna remember this guy. So y'all check it out. Hold on, let me move this off the screen. Some of y'all gonna remember this guy. But again, O'Shea Dukes Jackson is the narrator in this. But the guy that some of y'all might not remember is the guy that's speaking. Okay, let's cover O'Shea's video first, all right? Let me take this off the screen here. Y'all be patient with me. It's Saturday. Y'all ain't got nothing to do.
Anton Daniels called me a predator. I now understand why Anton Daniels made that video about me.
The year is 2021, and there's a YouTuber out there that's pretty popular. His name is Glendon Cameron. In 2021, Glendon Cameron was responsible in the financial black niche for putting on certain YouTubers like Erica Williams. And his name was really good. He's probably one of the first guys that I knew that was pushing digital courses to black people, doing consultations. Seemed like he was doing fairly well. But then there was a big problem.
I could have been a predator.
Who says that?
And even though I have a similar appetite to R. Kelly, I like young women. I ain't ashamed at it at all. She was willing, she wanted it, and here we come to R. Kelly. And I'm going to try to explain.
Now, the reason why I decided to use this video, folks, because if you go back and you listen to some of Anton's content, I was listening to Taz earlier today, and if you go back to some of this content, maybe not as overtly as this, but this is what you hear over there. Them talking about young women. If you go over to Facades channel, this is what you hear over there. Grown-ass men talking about their preference for young girls. Whether it's overt like this, or it's trying to slip it through. I dare anybody to tell me I'm wrong. He's just candid about what he's saying. The other day I was up on Bomb Cherry's platform, salute Bomb Cherry, and she showed a video of men talking about if it was legal, they would sleep with 14 and 16-year-old girls. Those are not women. And then try to say, well, I wouldn't sleep with her. What the fuck you getting married to her for? You have to consummate a marriage. The word consummate means one thing when it comes to marriage. Y'all know what I mean. And none of these men for at least 15, 20 minutes check that dude, Aaron O., Patty, or anyone else about what they said. None of them. All of these are disciples of one guy, Anton Daniels. I was listening to Taz earlier, and they were talking about sexuality and men versus women when it comes to the alphabet community. Listen, homosexuality is homosexuality, whether you're male or female. If you like the opposite sex, if you like the same sex, that's on you. That ain't my business. Who you sleep with. These folks are over there having a fucking debate about it. What's up there, HT Baldwin? They having a debate about it. I don't care. I don't care about your sexuality. I don't walk around to any person, man or woman, except for the person that I'm dealing with, and express my sexuality. And I'll never walk up to a man because there's no reason for that. Absolutely not. I don't walk up to any man and say, you know what, maybe if we having one of those kind of conversations, but I just don't walk up to the random stranger and say, you know what, I sure love me some pussy. I don't do that. And I don't think that folks that's gay do that either. I don't think folks do that. I don't need to express my sexuality to anyone. The woman I'm with already knows it. I don't go to the job when I'm interviewing. Oh, you got any questions or you got anything you want to say to me before you leave, Mr. Music? Oh, yeah, by the way, I'm gay. The fuck that got to do with the job? Can you lift 75 pounds? Can you type? Can you read? But that's the conversations these folks was having over there. That's what Taz reviewing today. Let's continue.
This appetite to you guys who don't have this appetite, because the normal man doesn't have this appetite.
Okay, so it was this clip in which he admitted to having a desire for, as he said, younger women.
And folks, if you know, absolutely, there's another clip out there that's been floating around the internet. I covered it some time back that he said much worse than this. This is a predator. And folks still hung around him. Even after they heard this, they still followed him. You got to ask yourself sometimes why. Oh, he was just joking. I'll never tell this kind of joke. Fatty says that a lot. I was just joking. Grown men don't tell them kind of jokes. They sure don't. Grown men don't tell them kind of jokes. Kind of jokes we tell is, man, did you see that? Ooh, did you see that booty walking down the street? Man, damn. I bet if you put a drink on it, the motherfucker will hold that drink. That's the kind of jokes we grown men talk about when it comes to women.
He would go on to specify what age, and again, it was under 18. I don't want to play that entire clip, but what happened was there was a exchange between him and Anton Daniels, in which Anton Daniels completely ridiculed Glendon Cameron. And it was a very, very bad look for Glendon because so many people went across social media requesting that he be arrested, calling the FBI. I mean, it was terrible. And Glendon Cameron kind of went away for a few years and then he came back. And now the shoe is sort of on the other foot, albeit not equally. Anton Daniels is the one associated with sexual exploitation for dealing with women on YouTube. And now Glendon Cameron is in a situation where he can get his get back. Then Glendon would come back a few days ago and say this.
That's why he made that video. He wanted to do the things I was doing. He wanted to have that kind of power. But since he was a weak little man that married the first woman that broke him off a piece of...
Now, if y'all remember correctly, long before this situation, I won't call it situation, I call it situation, when Anton Daniels started to come out with the Corey Holcomb shit. I said this about this nigga. This is the first piece of pussy he got, was his wife. This was the first woman that showed him some attraction. Hey there, ABT. I said that long before Anton Daniels was in everybody's radar. I said this about that nigga. I said that about Angry Man. Both them niggas is that's why he went back. Because he couldn't find nobody else. And in Anton's case, that's why. That was the first woman that broke him off a piece of that funk. Break me off a piece. Break me off a piece of that funk. And she was freaky. How many songs is out there? My girls like girls. Y'all can't tell me that. Because ain't no black woman in her right mind with a microphone that hear her husband speaking this recklessly on the internet is not going to get up on that motherfucker and say, nigga, what? Huh? Nigga, what? Y'all know I'm not lying. Y'all know y'all black women, would, especially y'all married black women, would not allow your husband to get online and talk recklessly about y'all the way she do. He does about his wife, especially if you got children. Y'all know damn well. Come on now, let's be honest. Black women, y'all know I'm talking the truth. You got a microphone and a camera and you can jump on any panel you want to. You don't think by now if she wasn't complacent or complicit in the shit that's going on? Let me close your eyes for a minute. I want y'all to take y'all back to the 70s. Jim Jones, he had everybody fooled. I want y'all to go back a little farther into the back into the 70s. What's the guy's name? Manson. Charles Manson. He had everybody fooled. Let's go up into modern day times. The mega churches, all those folks, but they all got one central meeting place where they can, what do you call it? Brainwash folks, or so they can find their next victim. Anton shows, if y'all can like it or not, if you're looking at it from the perspective of how I've been watching it, and shout out again to Taz, because listening to him has pointed out a few things that I know I wasn't wrong about. I just didn't say because I didn't want nobody coming after me. It's a spot for grooming. And they're usually grooming bright-skinned, pretty black women. That's their preference. That's their preference. Kevin Samuels brainwashed these young men to believe that in order for them to have a successful life with a woman, they had to make a certain amount of money. That's bullshit. Fuck building together. Yeah, it's nice to have, but what if you ain't got? And again, I don't mind saying this. I would not be where I'm at if it had not been for the black women in my life. I would not be as educated as I am. I think the smartest black woman I've ever met in my life is my older sister, rest her soul. But you hear constantly over there, Anton, it's not about the smartness of women. It's about the sexuality of women. Especially y'all, as we affectionately call y'all red bones. Anton was not a man that, listen, again, I'm not going to pat myself on the back. We're going to get to the video, but I got to keep talking about Anton was not a man like me. I think my attraction to what I can really say I had my first crush on women was at 13, probably 14. I'm talking about serious crush, the way you felt it in your gut, your butterflies you didn't want to eat. But from the age of 13 on, I have never, ever, ever, ever had a problem speaking to, talking with, being around, or dating women. It ain't always worked out in my favor. But I ain't never had no problems with it. That's all I'm going to say. I'll leave that there.
He didn't get to experience life. He didn't get to enjoy women like I did.
See?
He made that video about me because he was jealous as
You would say that Anton is just jealous of him because the life that Glennon Cameron has is what Anton Daniels really wanted. And then he would come back with this accusation.
And I predicted that Anton, well, he probably was doing it even before I made the prediction. I said he was going to cheat on his wife. You can go back to my post and check it. It's 2 months ago. I actually said he was going to do this. Because this is one of the things Roger Curry and I had. When you're a man that's dated a lot of women, had a lot of, enjoyed yourself, when you settle into a long-term relationship, you have no need to cheat because you know what's out there.
Absolutely. Whether you like this guy or not, this is another reason why I played this video, because He's speaking truth. If you've been a man that used to dating women, you don't talk about it. Where you think the term, I don't kiss and tell. That ain't your business what I do. Only those niggas that don't get no pussy is the one that ask about it. And that's flat out. Say what you want to. Them niggas that ask about pussy is the niggas that ain't getting it. I'm too busy getting it to talk about it. That was my motto. What the fuck I need to talk about getting pussy when I'm up in it? Don't sit around in no circle jerk. Not me. Now I'm not on, as they say, I'm not on the warpath like I used to be. But when I was out there stomping around, buddy, ladies, marriage is what kept putting me in line. Remember, I was in the military. I went around the world 7 times. A lot of them times I was single. Think I didn't? All right. These niggas will lie and talk about they didn't know. I was pure. I wasn't sweet, pure bred nigga by no stretch of the imagination. Not me. You don't hear me talking about it. I might get my little nephews, and we might be talking about when they think they doing something out there. I might have to chin check them, talking about you ain't doing nothing. You ain't been where I lived. But I don't go and sit around. We might every once in a while. I don't go to the barbershop no more because I take care of my own dome. But for the most part, men that getting it ain't walking around talking about it. This is the best. You're absolutely right, HT Baldwin. The character, the character that Anton is living right now he is living his best life. This is the best life that he's ever lived. This is what he gonna tell his grandkids about. When I was a YouTuber, I used to be something. They used to come to my channel all the time. They always used to want to hang out. I was popular back in the day. But let me ask y'all something. Before we push this video, let me ask you something, folks. Where would you find Anton if YouTube took his channel away? Google it. Damn near everything about Anton is associated to his YouTube channel. I'm not saying he don't have a website. I'm not saying he don't have a Patreon. But everything about Anton Daniels is damn near associated. I would say 88% of what you Google on Anton is associated to YouTube. So if YouTube decided again to say, you know what, you violated some community standards, where would y'all find Anton at other than the clips that we're using? Fox News or on Tommy's channel. And you know at YouTube, which you already know what you know where YouTube thinks about Tommy Sotomayor. You know, they'll let him rock for a little while. They'll kick him off. Yeah, let's go. But if you don't believe me, go look for yourself. You're not going to find him too many places, folks. I don't understand why this guy is this popular, but hey, since you want to put some coins in everybody's pocket, Anton, let's talk about you some more.
He said, you know what? If Anton Daniels had a history of getting pretty women, well, he would already be used to it by now because he'd be ready to settle down. But because Anton married the first lady that wanted to deal with him, he can't really handle it. He hadn't gotten the opportunity to get jiggy until now. And you know what? He has a point to a certain degree. I can't lie. Because Anton, a man in his 40s, is out here talking like this.
You have no idea who you talking about. I do what I want to do when I want to do it. The ladies love AD. Don't y'all know all y'all did was make my DMs pop off even more?
Don't you know that you just made all of the ladies want it even more? They want to see it. They want to see it so bad, and it's so pretty. It is so.
What nigga talks about that tallywhacker like that? Huh? What nigga in their right mind talks about that tallywhacker like that, not unless they laying down with their women? Huh? Anton, maybe you haven't looked in the mirror. Maybe all the mirrors is facing the other direction in your house, but you built like a fucking fire hydrant. You know, the short and stubby and round. That's the only reason why you stand out. Again, when I was saying that them is false teeth in your mouth, folks was like, "No, I don't think so. I think them is wrong teeth." I heard that nigga say by his damn self that them is lumineers or veneers or whatever. So I was right. The way he talks, he has to talk that way now, because if he don't speak, he gonna pull a Dame Dash and them teeth is coming out his motherfucking mouth. Oh my God. But the Chop Shop, just a small channel. That nigga don't know what he talking about. Everybody just look at me as, oh, nigga, please. Nigga, please. Ain't that right, Dave?
Nigga, please. Nigga, please.
What I want to say to all of y'all that think we clout chasing.
What is the 5 fingers say to the face? What? Slap!
Yeah, because if we were clout chasing, we can find other things and bigger content creators, folks of importance, to go out and talk about. We really can, folks. Anton put himself on everybody's radar, so we just giving him what he wants. Look.
This. Everybody can't have a D.
I mean, just think about this. He's talking about women are inboxing him looking for the D. I mean, this is something that 18 or 19-year-old or a 20-year-old would say, not somebody who is like in the mid 40s, unless they're just trying to prove something to somebody else. It seems like, yes, this is a guy that is finally getting the spoils of his success. And again, nothing is wrong with that, because many men end up doing that. Most guys work all of their life, so when they're like 35 or 40 or 45, you can finally cash in. It's just that you're already married, and so you're a self-professed Christian, but you're bragging about how many women want.
Absolutely, and that's where the hypocrisy comes in. And this is the part that Anton he don't want nobody to call out. You quick to talk about. Have y'all ever heard Anton defending his religion or his hoes? Which one? Which one of y'all you see him in the most defense about? His hoes or his religion? I ain't heard him say too much about his daughters. If you ask me, he considers his wife one of his hoes. To be quite honest with you, because everybody's familiar with what we've heard Anton say. He got hoes over there. He got a fleet of hoes.
The D. Then he would even say some more stuff.
Rita, if you're watching this, this is no disrespect for you. None whatsoever. But Rita is not the woman that Anton Daniels really wanted.
Uh-oh.
She's the first one that slid him some.
See?
And he got hooked and he married her. But
and back in the day, we called that getting pussy whipped. And that's what Anton Daniels did. That's the first person. Listen, you can say what you want about Rita, but Rita is a very attractive woman in my eyes. I wouldn't kick her out the bed for eating crackers. I can say that. I think that's well, some may disagree. That's on you. But I think that's the first woman that gave him some actual pussy. And I think he went head over heels for it. Ms. J, you may disagree, but I'm speaking from the man's side of it. I've seen niggas walk down the street at 2 o'clock in the morning for some good pussy. I've seen men empty out their bank accounts for some good pussy, as they call it. I've seen men leave their wives. Remember the clip in what's that? Harlem Nights. I know a girl that's pussy is so good, you throw it up in the air and it turned into sunshine. Plus, it makes some men go absolutely crazy. Make them forget who the fuck they are.
So he goes on to say here that no offense to Rita, Anton Daniels was never really interested in her. Now, I can't say that's for sure, but I can say if he was dealing with Mika, Mika is completely 100% different than his wife in looks, in skin complexion, and everything. Mika is Afro-Latino, I believe, from Puerto Rico or some other place. I'm not sure, Cuba, I think. So that's where she's from. Then Glenn and Cameron would prove this.
I have a good friend, and we used to have this conversation. My friend's worth about 100 million, and we had this conversation several times. Money does not make you a better person. Money exposes who you really are.
Yes, actually, we all learned that in life. My grandmother used to tell me that. My aunts used to tell me that. My mama used to tell me that. Everybody, that's what they say. When you get some money, it's just going to turn you into the person that you really are. If you're a good person, you'll do good things with your money. If you're a bad person, you'll do bad and worse things with your money, because sadly, sometimes when folks like Anton get money, you see what they do with it. So money just turns you into exactly who you are.
Money will expose who you really are. And we're seeing who Anton Daniels really is.
He says he has a good friend and they used to have a conversation, and he says that money does not make you a better person. The money exposes who you really are. And now we're seeing who Anton Daniels really is. This is something that I really agree with. I've seen a lot of content creators come online, get successful, and then all of a sudden start changing up.
Except for the angry man. Yeah, you thought I wasn't going to mention you at least one time today, angry man? Except for the angry man. Look how long that cat been online. And look at where he broadcast at. For all the super chats, all the t-shirts you sold, all the hats you sold, all the shit that all the books that you done sold, you out on a fucking patio. How about go and get you one of them little, little sheds to where you can actually turn it into an actual studio. But you sure like to flash that car. You got it as the feature. When you look at any Angry Man video like Anton, their feature attraction is their car. If that's not the sign of a immature man, and I'm not saying that, I'm not looking at 20. When I had a Trans Am, when we my partners had Trans Am, we was out there shining and driving slow down on the block in them. That was our thing back then. But at 40 and 45, you should have had that at least once in your life already, according to these dudes. That should not be a new thing. A new car should not be a new thing to a grown man. Could it be an investment? Sure. Do you ever see Jay Leno talk about, unless someone specifically brings it up, do you see Jay Leno talking about his fleet of cars? Honestly. To be quite honest, when not let somebody really mention it to Shaq, do you see Shaq mention about the fleet of cars? Those are grown men. Shaq got a garage full of cars. If I'm not mistaken, Snoop Dogg got a garage full of cars. Those are grown men. They not only they're probably renting their shit out. Again, it's an investment for them. But these guys are, look, let me show y'all what I got. Look, notice every time you see Anton, he always got some kind of, some kind of upper office echelon setting. Even if it's not in a fake picture, it's where he at in some kind of office. Y'all notice that? Like he above everybody.
and believing that they are invincible. Money is just what you have. It is not who you are. As soon as you can get it is as soon as you can lose it. And a lot of people, a lot of content creators, and just people in the black community in general, once they get money, they start acting like it's if their stuff doesn't think. And this is what I call a misappropriation of your leverage. Then he would close it out by saying this.
No disrespect to Rita. I don't know the woman. I don't know their dynamics, but I can say that when a man who is married to a woman that is not his first choice, the soonest the opportunity for him to cheat with a woman that is in the lane of his first choice, he will.
Once this man get an opportunity.
And let me stop it right there. And again, whether you like this guy that's on the screen or not, but you cannot deny what he's saying is not true. Because Anton, we all agree that Anton has a type. Pretty bright-skinned woman. Mika, a few of these other chicks, we know, again, somebody correct me if I'm wrong. But I guarantee it, again, correct me if I'm wrong, you have seen him treat these women better than he treats his wife. You have seen him pedestalize these bright-skinned women over his wife. And if you've seen that on the next video that we're about to see, of all the videos I've seen of Anton's wife, this is one time that I've actually seen this woman that seems like she is in a relaxed state. But we're going to get to that.
Opportunity to cheat on his wife, he will. No disrespect to his wife, but this will happen. I think we all should look at like what's going on with Anton and even the situation with Glenn and Cameron and them going back and forth. The idea is, yes, Glennon made a big mistake. It was one of the worst looks of all time. I mean, I've never had a problem with Glennon. I was supposed to bring him on my channel, but because Glennon.
Okay, and this is another reason why I played this. See, this is what the problem is in our community, and I'm specifically saying in our community. Too many times we give niggas like this guy on the screen passes. He should be ostracized from our community because he was preying on our children. That's what I'm trying to say. Fuck giving him a pass. That wasn't a mistake. That was an omission. Wasn't a mistake, O'Shea. That was an omission. The mistake was giving him a pass. That's what it is. Whether I agree what he said here today, it really wasn't about him. It was getting to this right here. This is the problem. We can look back in the annals of the YouTube street and we can see how many of these niggas that have confessed to us that they will fuck around with children and we still sit in their midst. There's a certain motherfucker, when I see him on the panel, I won't mention his name, but I leave immediately. Even if I'm in the chat, I leave because I don't want to be in the presence of the motherfucker. Some of y'all know who I'm talking about. I wouldn't be in the presence of this man. O'Shea, I'm using this to talk to you directly. What you mean? You understand? What you mean he made a mistake, sir? I'll let you finish, though.
And said that I could not be associated with a person that said something that silly. I'm sorry. It's not like I have anything personal against Glendon. It's just what he said was disturbing. Now, if he was truthful about it, nobody could ever deal with Glendon again after making such a statement. If it's a troll, if it's not a troll, he just makes it hard to do business with him. And he has no accountability or really for why it happened. And again, I don't dislike Glendon at all. He just made a very, 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 very sick mistake. And again, I don't even know if this was to sell a product. And if he falls into that, then again, influencers have to get out of that, which is you're doing anything to make a sale. You're doing anything to sell something just so that you can be relevant, right? But at the same time, he's right on his assessment of Anton Daniels. This is not very far off here.
let me say this. Let me say this. Someone says, "Hey, Sarah, Sarah T, the one. Okay, why tear him down? Y'all tear each other down." So let me ask you something, Sarah. Would I be wrong to which one? Would I be more wrong to mention it or not mention it? What if this was your child? What if this guy on the screen did this to your child? Wouldn't you want me to say something? What if this was you? And so something tells me that you're being disingenuous. You're one of those folks that want to come out here instead of saying instead of using the black on black crime thing, you just phrased it this way. You just try to make it a little bit easier to swallow. You just put some sugar in your medicine. I'm not that guy. I see through a lot of this. I grew up around folks like you that try and sugarcoat the attempt at using inflammatory language. I grew up around folks like you. So again, I'll ask you, I'm going to take you back to, I'm sure you've seen the movie Mississippi Burning. Close your eyes and imagine if Cameron was white and he did this to your child. Wouldn't you want somebody to say something? Wouldn't you want somebody to say something? Try again. Try again, please. Wrong guy. Wrong guy. I'm going to let you stay. By now, I more than likely would have kicked you up on, but hopefully you'll take what I just said and heed the words. I'm sorry about that, Russia, but just sit back and enjoy the show then, man. I hope you don't have too bad of a hangover tomorrow, but let's continue.
Is very, very close. And Anton Daniels has to really kind of watch how he handles people, especially how you're handling the women. One of the things that guys do in the entertainment industry, and YouTube is a part of that industry, it's like once you start doing good and you know women are on you, you start clapping their cheeks, right? Or you start doing it. And it's easy because it's kind of like, it doesn't stop. You're a hot platform. Girls are coming in all the time. They want to be associated. And then
okay. Again, I don't. Maybe folks don't understand what I'm about to say. But I think those, especially for those that's been in the military, you know, when a Marine puts on a set of dress blues, that's a hard motherfucker to resist if you're a woman. Am I lying? Ladies, it's hard to resist a man in uniform in it. And we're not celebrities. So again, I'll have to disagree with you again there, sir. It's just some people that's been around the world that it takes a certain amount of money for them to come into, not only money, but come into women as well. Hey, Brownie, how you doing? How you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you. But I think, again, there's an old rock and roll song that says, every girl crazy about a sharp dressed man. I can tell you one thing for sure. When I threw on that dress blue uniform and wore out to a club, shit, I wasn't going to Empty Arm Hotel that night. I can guarantee you that. Again, not saying, but I truth is truth. I don't think you gotta have a whole lot of money if you're used to women. I think most of the time you just gotta be you.
You know, guys are just running through these chicks and all that. So hopefully the mandate should be to get himself together. That's what I thought it would be. But guys, what do you think? It's your boy O'Shea Duke Jackson back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junkyard, produced for all the news.
All right. All right there, folks. If you want to go over it and like, share, subscribe to the Celebrity Junk, I put the link down in the description. You can go over and check out my man's channel, O'Shea Dukes Jackson. Okay. Again, whether you disagree with him, a lot of points was made in that. But let's get to star of the show. Before I do, Listen, I don't want to be. Listen, if anybody feel like getting deputized, let me go ahead and drop the link. Anybody else want to be a part of this loose nigga roundup? Listen, let me go ahead and drop the link right quick, like, because listen, I can't be the only one that think that Taz wasn't funny in a few of these videos. Okay, so first and foremost, since somebody mentioned it, all right, she said she's about to go get your groceries now. Listen, that reminds me, Miss J, I need to get. I had a Mountain Dew around here somewhere. So listen, you know, every week, if you grew up at TV, if you watched a lot of TV in the 80s and the 90s and the 2000s, there was a show that came on called Family Feud. You know, a lot of y'all didn't understand that you had to send in an audition tape to be a part of that show. The same thing with The Price is Right. A lot of with these game shows, you literally had to send in an audition tape to be, and they picked folks from this audition. Well, a lot of y'all did not know. A lot of y'all didn't. Yeah, they called it liquid crack, Miss K. A lot of y'all did not know that Mika sent in an audition tape to Family Feud. A lot of y'all didn't know that. Huh?
That's the dumbest thing you could have said. What are you, an idiot?
No, it's real. It's real, Steve. I would not lie. I don't know if you got to see the tape or not, but I will not lie to you. Look what Taz found.
Yeah. See, I'm cruising the YouTube streets now, and you got my name out here. Thank you, Anton. I appreciate it. Now we're sharing the clout. Now my name is next to yours, and my picture's next to yours, and people gonna talk about me left and right next to you. And you know what? People are gonna ask, who's Taz?
Listen, I told you in the opening salvo, Anton, that this, and I mean this, I won't use the word, but this fella right here was not to be fucked with. Maybe you should have done your homework, because you said in one video, you anticipated everything that was coming, Anton, that you anticipate this shit. Listen, I just left his stream a little while ago, and there was about 300-400 folks over there listening to him roast you and your panel. Yesterday, he put out 2 videos, one 13 minutes after you went over there. We're going to get to that next. 13 minutes after you went to his stream and edited the video. Like you said, you must not have got your words right the first time. I ain't mean to say it like that. How many times did you edit the motherfucker? Because it don't tell you how many times you edited. It just said it was edited. So how many times did you edit that reply before you thought, damn it, I ain't really mean to say it like that? Because that was some bitch ass shit, if you ask me. That's just how I would have read it. This bitch ass nigga said he was gonna sue me. Really? Wait a minute, I forgot. Y'all back from the refrigerator? Y'all back into the commercial. Let's get to the Family Feud.
Pretty soon it's gonna be, oh, that's the dude who put the video out about Rita going on the Family Feud.
Mm-hmm. That's why I found it, man.
Yeah, Anton must think he Cardi B or something.
Listen, y'all can say what you want to. And there's I've heard some folks say Rita is an unattractive woman. I surely disagree with you. Rita got moves. Rita got moves. Y'all know what I mean. And for those men who understand what I'm saying right now, Rita got moves. She sure does. Let me back that up just a little bit. Let me show you what I mean. Rita got moves.
Yeah, Anton must think he Cardi B or something.
I ain't mean to take it there, man. Hold on a second. Look. Look, Rita got moves. When you're on the dance floor with a woman, if she's looking down, she ain't dancing with you. She dancing with herself. That means Rita done practiced this before. Rita been in front of the mirror doing her thing. Ain't that right, Rita?
Yeah, Anton must think he Cardi B or something. You know, I've reviewed his videos where he talking about the Tasha K lawsuit and all of that. So I don't believe him, right? The same way he was bluffing with Corey Holcomb, he bluffing now. But good luck. You know what I'm saying? Again, I dare you. I would love to take this to a courtroom. You think I'm doing videos now? Wait till I get some paperwork.
If you think he video now, wait until tonight, Anton. Hey, Sean. How you doing? Good to see you. What you got for me so far?
Good afternoon.
He'll be long gone.
6 months. Another 6 months. Wait until 6 months, boy.
Listen, once tell me if I'm lying. Once Taz get in your ass, he in your ass.
He's in there. Yep.
Okay. Okay, like a pair of thongs.
Yep, it's gonna go on to September.
Yeah. This the gift that keep on giving. So what you think so far? You think Anton is really gonna sue?
Oh no, because if anything, he had a better chance being in present with someone, having interaction, than something used against him. If you want to say it like that on social media, he had a better chance at that time. But just folks using content, no, you have no chance at all.
Yeah. Because again, we've all heard him. We've seen him use other people's content. We've seen him disrespect other people. So I don't see how Anton can go into a courtroom and convince a judge that this guy disrespected me and my family, when clearly there's videos out there of you doing the very same thing, not only to your own family, but to other folks' family as well. We can start with the tyranny video.
Yeah, I'm with Taz. Come on, bring it. So that way I can have my attorney to bring up all the content that you talking about. Yeah, I got all these hoes and this and such and so my girl. We gon' because you know what is it called? It's always a defense and offense. So hey, we both gonna get a chance to talk about it. So come on, let's bring it.
Right. That's what they call that. It's going to be some discovery, and discovery is you think that some of those videos that you hid on YouTube won't be used against you. Oh yes, they will be.
That's right.
Oh yes, they will be, because believe me, they will subpoena YouTube to get those videos that you've hid from us. Trust me.
And then he had according I heard Tad last night on Freezy's show say that Tampon was showing his mugshot, and so I'm like, okay, so if you actually showed that, not talked about it, but actually showed it, well, you're just burying yourself if you want to use the case of showing things.
Right.
So that's what I'm like, oh, we already know he's talking, but he really talking now because he's playing the game according to what he's saying somebody else is doing. So
right. You can't get upset with the tit for tat, because that's exactly what's going on. The same thing with Corey. You can't say, well, Corey was mean to me and my family, when you literally went to this man and interrupt this man's place of business. You literally challenged this man to a fade to anybody who would listen to you. Now you want to cry wolf? If I was the judge, man, get this shit up out of here. You wasted my time with
Dismiss.
this.
Hey, Miss J. Yeah, I'm talking about dismiss.
Yeah, right. Really? Matter of fact, you pay all the court costs, Mr. Daniels, on both sides.
Yeah, he's not doing that though.
Yeah. So let me ask you, what you think about so far this Rita video that she went to Family Feud or auditioned to for the Family Feud?
Oh, just to piggyback on what you were saying, she is a nice looking lady. This is the type of woman that the men say that they want. But actually, what they want is the freaky deek. What is it? Video vixen. That's what they want. Even though
Yeah.
they talk about them, oh, she this and she that, but they want it.
Yeah, absolutely. Since again, sure, I'm not going to be chauvinistic, but I needed a woman to bounce off that to give, so I can put perspective in what I was trying to get across here. To me, a lot of women, as they say, the video vixen. So me, if I had to choose women, Mika over this lady, don't you hear a lot of them saying, I want the Aunt Viv type girl lady?
What is it? Yeah, Aunt Viv. But what's the other lady? From Cosby Show.
Claire Huxtable.
There you go. This is
Yeah.
Claire Huxtable right here.
Right. Don't
But
that's
they
who she
want to
reminds you of? Right.
they
The
want to
Aunt
bounce
Viv.
off of Nicki Minaj though.
Yeah, exactly. They always, to me, and I don't know who said this, but I got to agree with them. These niggas are disparaging the very same women that uplifting the very same women that they're disparaging. Because if you look at Mika, again, no disrespect, not saying that she's a ugly woman, but again, I got to use my moniker. There's two types of women that I look at. There's WOMEN. Somebody type the other one out for me. WEMEZ. Mika is one of them women's.
Yeah, but they like that though.
Yeah.
And as men, you all with all the testosterone, I understand you want to have access to it at least once. You want to try it because that's a challenge for you. However,
right,
when they come down to this content on YouTube, they're saying one thing out their mouths and doing another thing behind closed
behind
doors.
the closed doors, exactly it. Because your boy got to all the bright skinned, pretty long haired, hair flowing down the back kind of women that he go after. But meanwhile, his wife is a pretty dark skinned woman.
Mm-hmm.
So to me, wouldn't you be uplifting? Again, correct me if I'm wrong, but if you were married to Anton, and I gotta ask this as a woman, if you were married for Anton and you had access to the internet, you would have said something already, wouldn't you?
Yes, I would have. But
Yeah.
let's fast forward. At
Okay.
my big age now, I ain't saying nothing.
You would just right. You would just walk away. Fuck
I'll
this
be in
nigga.
another house. Just send me my check.
They say what you want, nigga, as long as I get that check.
That's right. And I'll see you at the family reunion.
but yeah, you're right. But there's certain like this is the information age now, and everybody likes to air out their dirty laundry on social media. So I don't see someone that's complacent and agreeing with, not saying, you know what, I gotta clear the air up here, because tell me, just from the outside looking in, you don't think that this one woman knows what's going on?
Oh yeah, she knows exactly what's going on.
Okay, let's get back to the Family Feud.
Wait till this goes further. Until then, I'll just be daring you to do it, right? In the meantime, in between time, we still got to do content. And today, we're going to talk about the episode of Family Feud that Rita wanted to go on. I wish she would have made it. I wish she would have got on there, and I wish she would have sent in a video trying to get on Family Feud. Why didn't you go? Why is Rita always having to do stuff with other people?
My name is Sharita. I am a stay-at-home mom. I'm 34 years old and I am from Detroit.
Look, again, did that look like that's a woman that hit the wall at 34? If
No.
she didn't tell you she was 34, would you have said she looked 34 years old? Again, folks, y'all can say what you want to, whether you attracted to dark-skinned women or whether you just appreciate a pretty woman. You got to say Rita is an attractive woman. It's obvious at some point in time in her life, just by looking at her arms, she does do a little working out. Wouldn't you say so, short?
Yeah, I would think so.
Yeah. I like someone that hit the gym every once in a while. You can tell. Another thing, her house is clean.
Yep.
A lot of these chicks that they be propping up on these YouTube videos, you go to Anton, you look in their background, you got Coke bottles all over the place. You got crooked pictures in the background. You got dirty couches in the background. Or you got somebody else's hotel room in the background. To tell you right another thing about, I ain't say that, my bad. This also says another thing about this particular woman or any woman. Class. C-L-A-S-S. Y'all niggas know anything about that? Folks that recognize class off of, this is what I would say, minus the shit that goes on with Anton. I would have put her in the woman's class unless the shit that I found out about her Amway. So I got to say she at the WIMMENC, because you're allowing your husband to do this shit, Rita, pretty or not. I'm sorry.
We need to pick our family to be on Family Feud because we're awesome and we need to win this money, and I really want to meet you.
Rita, why y'all need to win that money? What you think, sir? Why they need to win that money? I thought Anton had everything covered. Isn't that what he said?
This isn't a present day video, but I will say, even at this time in their lives, according to him,
they was doing good.
He was corporate and
yes,
driving
that's
this and
exactly
driving that.
Right, exactly what I mean. Although this video was some time ago, at this point in time, Anton said, you heard her in this video say she's a stay-at-home mom. So Anton was saying that they didn't need other folks' money. He's self-sufficient. But yet you got your wife doing a video trying to get on Family Feud. How many games you got to win in a row to win the car?
Yeah, I don't know.
At least 5, right? You got to win 5 consecutive days in a row.
Quite a bit.
Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Let's see.
So pick us, please. Okay, come on.
All right, Sharita, name another way people say mother.
How about Nana?
That's the dumbest thing you could have said. What are you, an idiot?
Some people say Nani.
So where's the slander?
You wrong. Don't do that. She didn't know. She wasn't old enough to know that means grandma.
Listen, I find how many times you just sat and watched Family Feud and said that to somebody. That's the dumbest thing you could have said. I forgot what episode it was, but I was watching Family Feud one time. I gotta come back to it because the dude said something so good, so damn stupid. I gotta think about it. When I think about it, I'm gonna get back to it. But anyway, let's go, Rita.
Cause like I say, fam, I'm gonna light your ass up every day until you acknowledge the mistake you made coming for me. I don't need to slander anything, right? I'm gonna just have fun with the content that you've put out. And see, for example, with this video, I'm not here to put the Daniels family on display per se, but I am gonna hyper focus on someone you talk about often. You like to talk about Rita. You bring up Rita so much that it's made me want to do content. And now you mad?
It's up there. Nani. It's up there, see.
No, that's not a good answer, miss. Stop clapping.
Well, that's what you got to do on the show.
Right, but right. If you was practicing, you shouldn't have even wanted to clap for that. You know damn well, Nana. Look at the look on Rita's face. That's that Aunt Viv look right there. Am I wrong?
She didn't know though.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Maybe that's why they ain't pick y'all. Cause I hope this wasn't the video you sent in.
She didn't know.
You can't trade family members in the middle of the game. I don't know. Come on, Dad.
You did it. You don't know.
Come on, Dad. We're gonna win this cup. We're gonna win this cup. Come on.
What about maybe you should just pick us for Family Feud so we can come on and win our own show?
That's the dumbest thing you could have said. What are you, an idiot?
You keep fucking around, you're gonna get a few more of those before we run this clip show over. That's again, that's maybe why y'all didn't get picked. They should just pick you. You think y'all the only people. Hey, Letitia, how you doing? Good to see you. You think you're the only person that's vying for a spot on the Family Feud and a chance of winning $20,000 for the survey says? Come on, lady.
Hey, Letitia.
See, all these videos I've seen about Rita, they've been dark. They've been about her being afraid of you. You know what I'm saying? She trapped in a cage, like, all type of stuff that one would think she wouldn't be smiling at no point. She wouldn't be happy, enjoying herself. And see, I'm actually glad to see this. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to believe that you're as abusive as you try to come off as. So I'm not one to hide the video because it don't fit a narrative or it ain't actually what I want to see. No, fam, this is what I want to see. The things that you're doing in the other videos that you don't like is what I don't want to see, because whether you want to acknowledge it or not, you embarrass your wife. You're a disgrace to her.
And I would like any Anton Daniels supporter to come up and say, the way he conducts himself is a good way that he puts his wife in a good light. At any time, at any video that you've had Anton Daniels speak of his wife, he speaks of his wife as a person of subservience. We've heard her speak as if she is scared of him. Says that he is kind of unhinged. If he don't get his way, what do he do? Yeah, I wanted to say that too there, Letitia. She does remind me of a young Michelle Obama as well. But that's the mindset of the woman that she puts me in. At first glance, until I learned the things about what her husband was doing, I got to say, Rita, and if you ever run into this, what woman of high self-esteem and moral values that gives a fuck about their marriage would allow this shit to go on?
Sometimes religion will do that to you.
Yeah, sure will. It sure will. So honestly, I got to say it, like a lot of folks think. We think you've been brainwashed. We think you become one of this, am I using the term right, Stepford wives? Kept woman? Made you believe that you can't do well, Miss Seeley? Mm-hmm. You can't do without him? Or was it the other way around? Because I do believe when it comes to the sexuality of y'all, you're the one holding the purse strings. That's just my personal opinion.
And I'm glad in this moment she's having a good time. You can see her enjoying herself. The smile is legitimate and you ain't nowhere around. I used to think it was something wrong with her, fam. She seems to be normal now. Actually enjoyable, it seems. Maybe even, dare I say, part of the culture?
Family Feud, we're the Daniels, pick us!
See, Anton Daniels is a goofy. I cut the rest of his family out of the video because we don't know them. They're not part of the actual content. Rita's only part of the content because of what Anton says.
And that's the point all you loose niggas don't understand. The reason why I'm able to talk about you, Char's up on this panel, or any other content creator is able to make content about you is because you put it out there. You decided to turn your camera on. And in some cases, like the angry man, I told you, I got your kid, nigga. Some cases, like the angry man, can make a complete fool of yourself and then think that nobody clipped it. Say some of the most outlandish shit and think nobody is going to give you pushback on it. I think there was a point in time that some of y'all niggas really believed what y'all saying was gospel. And that you was, as Fatty calls them folks over there, the untouchables. What's really going on behind them walls of the untouchables? They're touching a whole lot of folks inappropriately over there. And maybe they think they're untouchables. But again, when it's a fruit tree, if you grow that fruit tree to produce bad fruit, that's all it's ever going to produce, rotten fruit. And that's what the Lapeef Network did. It produced nothing but rotten fruit. We see it all over YouTube. Am I wrong, Shaw?
You are not.
And so again, every video I do ain't gonna be about dragging somebody or making somebody look bad. I'm just here to gossip, fam. I'm just here to tell people that Rita was once on Family Feud, and you know, those of us who was worried about her being in a cage, never smiling, never having a happy existence. But we ain't got to worry no more. You know what I'm saying? Seems like everything good.
Right.
And like I say, that's a good thing.
Yeah, it is.
So just understand though, fam, I'm here now to settle the score.
And
There's
what's the score?
no going backwards from the moment where you come on my channel and threaten me. Either we will be moving forward with you acknowledging that you shouldn't have done it, or we'll just be doing videos.
Apologize. That's basically what he's telling you, Anton. Apologize. I ain't Corey Holcomb. Apologize. Or I'm going to do a video about you and expose you every day, because this is what folks want to see right now. We can have videos every day, so I'm going to tell you something. If what Taz was doing was against YouTube policies, we wouldn't have been able to see this video. Witch Doctor reviewed it last night. Shout out to your Witch Doctor. Freezy reviewed it. Shout out to Freezy. How many of you folks reviewed it? But let me tell you something. One thing all of us have in common, we had to now guess at what Anton Daniels is doing. We don't give a fuck, Anton. We're giving you the attention that you want, but not in the attention the way you was expecting. You got your wife involved. You got your child involved. All for clout. Welcome, sir. Mika rebranded herself to get the fuck away from you. The Angriettes is falling out the sky like damn raindrops. Raindrops keep falling on your head. They're getting the fuck on, Anton. And all because you fucked around and found out with Corey Holcomb. The 5150 folks didn't have to get you. What you did was open the door for the YouTube community to set your ass straight. Corey Holcomb ain't got time for you. I do. Anton does. Freezy do. Combined all together, more of us than one of Corey Holcomb. Because look, how many followers does Freezy have? How many followers does Taz has? The video that Taz did this morning is probably circulated at least 15, 16, 16K times. this morning. You wanted this publicity, sir, and you got it. Check, sorry.
Well, if he didn't want it, he got it anyway.
Too late.
For the rest of 2026. I mean, I don't care.
Well, let me ask you something, Taz. Before we go further, didn't you expect them to bring up that part of your past where things wasn't so clean? Did you expect him to bring up your possible arrest record, your alleged arrest record? Wasn't you expecting this? This is not new to a lot of us, folks. If you've been in the YouTube streets, not running the Taz exclusive or Taz the GOAT Defense Fund, but that's not new information. What he's about to bring up about him and his wife and the trials and tribulations of Nyla and Taz, it's not new information. This shit that's happened to you, Anton, is new. You shot your own dumbass self in the foot.
I have a long history of dealing with people who create your type of content. I mean, ask around. I've dealt with 30 different people at a time. I could certainly deal with just you. And so, yeah, fam, I'm looking forward to whatever comes from this. My content comes with a standard. It always has. My content is about integrity, the foundation of it. So no, I'm not going to slander you, but the things I see are the things I see. And it seems you want to be the only person who can give his opinion. Nah, fam, I've always given my opinion with journalistic integrity, and I will continue to. If you don't like it, don't watch it. But threatening me, I'm gonna need that apology, fam. Until then, I'll holler at you on the next video.
He told you.
Yeah.
He holler at you. Yeah. He told you. He holler at you on the next video.
And the next one is scheduled at 10 p.m. Central.
Okay. So, so apologize, Anton. Or next Saturday, I'll have something new to talk about. It's up to you, man. And my what's his name? What's the guy's name? Terrence. It's up to you, man.
Oh, Terrence Howard, yeah. Yeah, man.
That you won't do, because again, we wouldn't have this content, Anton, if it was not for you. Again, you fucked around and found out with the wrong person. Now you got to pay the price. Everybody that knows Tad knows that this man will go to the ends of the earth to get you back. And does he use journalistic integrity to do it? I would have to say, yeah. He might be off key a few times, but for the most part, when he is, he's ready to apologize. I'll give him that. So, without further ado, let's go into my man's Taz one more time, and let's review this, folks. Let's review this last one here. Walk on in the door, Taz.
So in these videos, I've been seeing IslandGyalQ, how she move, and her relationship with Anton seems to be a little bit closer than friendship.
Well, I kind of noticed that too. What about you, Shaw? A lot of these women I've noticed, as I've been watching the Anton Daniels panel, especially the bright-skinned, red-bonedish kind of ladies, they seem to be quite flustered, or Anton Daniels seems to be quite flustered after spending a night in a hotel room, or after a trip in particular where they say, we was going to meet up.
Yeah, that's his video vixen side of him. That's what he want. He got his what we just called a woman. I want to call her Priscilla. What's that lady name? A Cosby Show.
Felicia Rashad. Yeah, Felicia Rashad. Yeah.
So you got your Felicia Rashad at home, the one that, oh, that's the woman you want in your life, and she's this, she's that. He has that at home, and hey, so now he's got a little money. Now he can buy
The
the
video vixen.
of his video vixen. There you go. Because she ain't
Right.
showing up just because he walking down the street or get out of a car. It may be expensive.
Okay, again, this is why I'm glad that a woman came up on the panel. Without Anton, if you saw Anton walking down the street, I got to ask you your honest opinion, Shar, from all the videos you've seen of Anton, what about him other than his wealth? And I'm not saying that you're that person, but what do you think would attract a woman to Anton?
I don't know, because when he talks, if you listen, because some men are not very vocal.
Mm-hmm.
He is, but the more he talks, you catch on that he's lying. And I picked that up really quickly with him.
And
So,
what's your pet peeve about men, Shar?
I just can't stand the lying.
So that's something that you're going to key in on as a woman. That's something you look for.
Yeah.
And when you say that you notice it, I always say it, let him talk, and eventually I'll tell you exactly who he is. So Anton does talk a lot, doesn't he?
He talks a lot. He roll up his sleeve, he lick his lip, he look over to the left, and I'm looking at the body language. I'm like, okay, so he just finding stuff to make up as he talk. And within that talking, and especially if he's by himself, he will go against what something he already said 15 minutes prior.
Living vicariously through the shows that he used to watch on TV.
Or just wishing.
Wishing, right. Wishing he had the Fresh Prince sort of life. Wishing he had the Cosby kind of life.
Probably.
Okay. I'm just saying, but
but this video here that you're showing, this is prior his teeth.
Yeah. Have y'all not noticed that?
This when he just met her.
Right.
But then he get them teeth done. So go ahead.
What?
Yeah.
He got them choppers cleaned up, and now that made him somebody better. What kind is that? What the Freddie Mercury is that he got on his head?
A hat backwards.
Well, IslandGyalQ, girl, let me tell you something. If this the kind of dude that you choose that impressed you, it's not saying very much about you. I'm telling you from a man's perspective. If this guy right here is what's impressing you, sorry.
Now, I can't say for sure, but I can say the way they present it, it's ambiguous. And in a lot of ways, what we see with Mika now, we saw with IslandGyalQ over the years. And so
we used to call that primping. Women primp in front of men that they like. Am I wrong, Shaw? Facial expressions, moving your hair, moving your hair back. It's kind of expression of look at me. The subtle touches and the gestures. This, to me, if I was on the panel with this woman, normally when I'm on a panel and I look at folks, most women are sitting still. They're not very animated. This woman is quite animated because it's obvious that Taz has slowed this video down.
Yeah.
But she's quite animated. To be in I'm going to say ambiguous relationship with somebody, in a business relationship with somebody. This is not business posture. That's basically what I'm trying to say. Am I wrong?
Okay, I got you.
Just these videos I've looked at alone, I know there's suspect things happening in the videos. She makes suspect statements. It almost sounds like Rita and Anton.
See, the licking of the lips, the moving forward, the subtle head turns. Those to me are indications of, and any person, a body language expert will tell you, these are all indications. You could be wrong or you might overstep your boundaries, but to me as a man, these are indications of a woman that's flirting with me subliminally.
Yeah. But see, I don't know if this video was just the two of them or she
Mm.
was having a conversation with others on the panel. I don't know.
Yeah.
But that's what the body language says. I don't know who's it's actually for.
Right. Right. Regardless for him or not, I would look at this body language that's in front of me. Good point, Sean. As flirting with someone. Now we're assuming that it was Anton. The way again, we'll have to go with the journalistic integrity of Taz. Okay.
Have shared her, almost like Mika, right? So I just wanted to talk about it and use a couple clips to have a conversation surrounding it, because IslandGyalQ is pedestalized in their spaces, and I don't really see why.
And my son, who gonna check me, boo? That was the look I just got from that. Isn't that what you just got?
Yeah, and I'm trying to see. So after the teeth, did he start lightening his skin too? But continue.
He might have used a little bit of that ultra bleach and glow. And something right there. He did get a little bit lighter. Maybe it's because he didn't go out as much. He wasn't in the sun in them hot dog uniforms. You know, being in the sun darkened you up a little bit.
Yeah, but okay.
I'm
makeover he got.
I'm trying to give him the benefit of the doubt, Shaw. I'm trying to give him the benefit of the doubt. Yeah. He was using that soul glow, Miss J. Just let your soul glow. Well, we got to the episode that we got some teepers now. All right.
How am I wrong, Q?
I look a mess. Look. Oh.
Damn,
How am I wrong? How am I wrong?
Damn, Anton, them teeth as white as your hat.
Wrong, Q.
Listen, I'm sick, but I had to come up here and call your bullshit. One, you called this guy slow, autistic, that
All
he
right.
might have some mental.
Okay, I'm gonna have to speak on this. Listen, I am so sick of you folks using people with special needs as a punchline. These are no, stop that. Stop it. Stop using people with special needs as a punchline to prove that someone is an idiot. Because I guarantee it, there's a lot of autistic grown men and grown children, excuse me, that have a greater IQ than you could even fathom.
Yep. Creative.
What's up there, Club Fortune? And I think that'll be my next live. I'm going to prove to you the greatness of people with autism. Because I've had it with this shit here. And this is not only you, IslandGyalQ, there's a few of you. You must be autistic. Some of y'all wish y'all had the intelligence of a person with autism.
Mental problems. When this man started lying about.
No, I did not, Q. I did not call him slow and autistic. I said that similar characteristics of what autistic children do was some of the things that I was observing later on in the stream. But I didn't say that he was autistic. I said that autistic people do some of the same things that he was doing sometimes.
Basically saying he's autistic.
No, I did not say he was autistic.
Yes, you did. Once you find out this man was lying, you turned your computer screen off.
So again, Anton and IslandGyalQ. So since whoever you talk about was lying, that qualifies him as being autistic. Let that make sense. That makes sense to you, Sean?
It doesn't. And if you review something that Taz showed today, I'm going to talk about that as well. But continue.
Okay.
Oh, okay. You saw his bullshit. He was lying.
No, listen. But I understood why he was lying. Right? So
That doesn't make it right.
No. It's not about what it was right or wrong. It's about the fact that he was trying to impress us. He was trying to fit in. And so when we realize that, we got to be able to extend him some grace. The point is this. The point is this, Q. You missing the point. The point is this. Guys, and it's not even about him, it's just in general. Guys often at times don't even get a chance with y'all. Y'all shut them down and y'all turn them down because
Again, that is a damn lie. I've been in the interest in the company of women since I was 13 years old. I have never had a problem being around, or talking to, not talking to women. The only men that makes that statement is those who struggle being with all around women. Those are the men that make that statement, what you just heard from Anton.
y'all on the outset, y'all already only give certain type of guys a chance, and you give other guys grace, and then certain other guys, they never even get in the door.
See, Anton has been operating for many years as the guy who points the finger and determines what should happen, how things should look. Well, things have changed because now we're looking at you and we're saying the things that we see you doing should be scrutinized. See, Anton is used to being the guy pointing the finger and telling everybody else that they're wrong. And he's used to everybody saying, yep, we got to listen to Anton. He'll probably never have those days back again.
Yeah, I'll agree with you on that one, Taz. Long goes are the days of thinking that you're above reproach, Anton. Long go the days of you just being able to get away with saying everything and somebody's not going to call you out on it. I think by the time Taz, the GOAT, is through with you, you're going to regret ever going to the 5150 show, sir. You've opened up a can of whoop ass that you can't close up. You can't put the tooth back in the toothpaste on this one. Everybody eating off this chuck wagon. Everybody. Nigga, you have made the 6 o'clock news in the community. Bad boys, what you gonna do?
Nothing.
Anton, it's cool what you just said. This guy came on with 3-4 fake chains, one that spins.
He's 24.
Okay. And we're in our 30s. So we don't want that. Like, that's not what we're not attracted to little boys. He's in his little boy era.
But what if he become great?
What if he doesn't?
But what if he does?
He
has a very good chance of becoming great.
Anton, I remember.
If y'all haven't figured it out now, this nigga talking about himself.
He talking about himself. But what about? Why can I get a chance?
Right. This nigga. Listen. He is talking about himself, folks. He is reliving life right now. Some chick told him, when you get some money, when you become somebody, then come back and holler at me. Until then, take your fat ass on somewhere else.
Remember a while back on that other Thursday fucked up panel, you said we shouldn't seek for potential. We shouldn't look at someone's potential while dating.
If you're 50. If you 50, if you 24, they don't even we don't even know what y'all meet guys in college all.
So wait a minute. At 50 years old, you should stop looking for potential. You should just settle.
Or you should start.
Right.
Rewind that back. I think he. Yeah,
I'm trying to. I'm trying to figure that one out too, Short. Let's see. What did he say? What did he say again?
Everybody's saying, "Yep, we got to listen to Anton."
All right, I'm sorry.
He'll probably never have those days back again.
You're right. You're right. Go ahead.
Anton, it's cool what you just said. This guy came on with 3-4 fake chains, one that spins.
He's
He was
24.
Okay. And we're in our 30s. So we don't want that. Like, that's not what we're not attracted to little boys. He's in his little boy era.
But what if he
Okay?
become great?
What if he doesn't?
But what if he does?
You
he has a
about
very
that
good chance of becoming great.
Anton, I remember a while back on that other Thursday fucked up panel, you said we shouldn't seek for potential. We shouldn't look at someone's potential while dating.
If you're 50. If you 50, if you 24, they don't even we don't even know what y'all meet guys in college all the time. When y'all was 20, 21, 22. And some of those guys became great and some of them didn't. But my point is that y'all passed up on a lot of guys based off of the wrong things.
Is he not talking about himself?
He talking about himself, and I go back to, but who are you to have that person's? You can't make them make that decision. Everyone has to make their decision.
Their own decision about who you are and what path you're gonna choose in life, and who you're gonna like and who you're gonna love.
You don't know nobody's future.
Right.
You asked up the right one. How you know?
How you know?
Why isn't that guy doing so well now then?
Right. Right. So he's only talking about himself, folks. There was a point in time in this man's life, again, he slept at Empty Arm Hotel. He visited quite often. He made his shot to a few chicks. Because listen, I don't give a damn what you say. There's some things that I'm not going to do. Listen, I'm sorry. I'm never going to be a sign spinner, and I'm never going to put on a hot dog costume. Y'all know what I'm talking about. If you live in them cities and around tax time, you see them sign spinners.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm sorry. But there's some things that you're not going to do. And I'm certainly not going to pay nobody for a hug. But those at least two of those three things we've seen your boy do. Is that not somebody seeking attention?
Yeah.
In any way he can, any way he can get it. You want that much attention that you're willing to go to strangers and pay them $1 to do it? What if you'd have got 100 motherfuckers to hug you that day? Love don't cost a thing. That's right, Miss Jalen. You can be the most flies cat in town, or you could be the most broke cat in town. But just when you change up that attitude, money make you who you are. And you saw when Nick Cannon, once he thought he was somebody cool, you see how he started treating the chick, ran her off. And we see Anton doing that right now, running the chicks off. Hey, Angelica, how you doing? How you doing? Good to see you. Again, folks, if anybody's anybody that wants to come up,
most women pass up on
and be a deputy for a day, I'd like to welcome Deputy Shaw to the platform again. Welcome, Deputy. You have been officially deputized doing this.
Howdy.
Don't worry about it, folks. Again, when you come up here, all Anton can do, if he talking about soon as, is practice. I got some clothes, I got some jewelry, I got nothing else. Okay, I got to pull up my Ike in court when Tina took everything from me, except my name. Anton, you can't have my name.
Right.
My mama gave me that.
Okay.
Right. It's just an amplifier. You're absolutely right there. If you're it amplifies the nasty kind of person that you are, and you see Anton, it just amplified your anger, your disdain for a particular sector of women. And actually, it kind of shows you that you're willing to step on anybody to get to the top.
guys based off of the wrong things.
Anton, most of the guys didn't though. Let's just be realistic. We have to be realistic what's out there today. Okay, we don't know if the 3-chained guy in the kitty room will turn out to be great. Are most guys great in your eyes?
Yes.
I'm telling you, these dudes be sounding like partially rainbow to me. Because you can always say how great men are. You can pedestalize men. You can talk about how wonderful it is to deal with men. And then you start acting crazy when we talking about women, though. You love men and you love shitting on women. That sounds.
Listen, y'all can say what you want to about Bronzeville, but that's one of those coined phrases, lover of men. The Rim brothers. A lot of them dudes that Bronzeville talk about came from where? What sector? The Lapeef sector? Since y'all like to break shit down into sectors. A lot of those men came from this, their leader right there. I don't know what happened to Lapeef, but this is the other half. These are the same men that come out of the woodwork. And what's his name? Angry Man. I know I'm gonna say your name again. How many videos you did in defense of this guy right here? What about you? What's the name? Izzy Bands? No Bands. I saw. Shout out to my girl Beachy. I saw you over in her chat the other day. I left a few choice words for you in the chat. You responded to me. Come on out the clouds. I told you over there. If you ever want to come to my chat when I'm live and speak to me that way, I ain't Sharon. I ain't Fatty. Link is there.
Sounds very prideful, if you will.
Are majority of men great?
A majority of guys have the potential to be great, yes.
No, that wasn't my question. Not potential. Are majority of men of today great?
They average.
Not.
Ooh, well, I brought you up here as a consultation, and I deputized you because I know as a sworn deputy you will give me the straight scoop. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Now, but that all men have the potential of being great.
Well, I'll say it. Well, yeah, I'll say that because you got breath in your body, you got a chance. How about that?
Yeah. But do all men live up to that potential?
No, not even half.
Okay, so would all men be average or below average in your estimation?
Below average.
That's coming from a woman. And speaking of women, hey there, Deputy Miss J, welcome to the platform. I'm glad you came.
Ow.
I'm glad you came with your star. Come on in.
That's what's taking. That was when she said deputy. I was like, you know what? Let me come up here. I can hold cool with him.
I'm deputizing today. I gotta let y'all have legal representation. And Anton, you are dealing with duly appointed sheriff of Rock Ridge. Okay.
That's right.
I said, let me find me a badge. You know, let me
Anybody else that want to come up and get deputized better go on out the back.
In the back. Don't let him see you. Don't let the hot dog see you.
Right. This ain't live.
No, my
Can't
hands.
nobody see. Go ahead, Miss J.
No, go ahead. Yeah, too much.
Let's continue here. Well, this women is.
That wasn't my question because I don't know if average is great to you. Is majority of men great?
No.
Okay then. So
But
how do you
you have a greater probability of getting with a guy that's a nerd versus getting with a guy that you think based off of whether or not y'all just like their game or y'all like their swag, you have a better chance of getting with a guy that's going to be better for you long term than the guy that a lot of the guys that y'all choose. Most women choose wrong.
All right, ladies. I'm glad I got two deputies up here now. So deputies,
How would he know? How does
Please
he
raise.
know?
Wait. Please raise your right hand.
Okay.
Do y'all swear to tell the whole truth, nothing but the truth, as duly appointed deputies of the Loose Nigga Roundup? Say I do.
No.
Okay.
You know I'm gonna go
I, I'm
against it. You know I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
go
have to
against it.
I'm gonna have to swear you in as a hostile witness then. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, okay, yes.
Now,
Yes.
what the GTD mean? No, I'm sorry, but let's get on to it. Okay, y'all heard what? Do I need do I need to replay? Do I
You
need to
can.
replay this?
Yeah.
Let me go back. All right.
Men of today, great.
They average.
Not that wasn't my question because I don't know if average is great to you. Is majority of men great?
No.
Okay then. So
But
how do you want
but
us?
you have a greater probability of getting with a guy that's a nerd versus getting with a guy that
Okay,
you think
let me stop it right there. So, ladies, deputies, do as y'all going out there when you was on the dating world, do y'all purposely go look for nerds?
Hell no.
I went
I'm just
across
saying.
it. I ran across it.
You ran across a
Looking
few
for it.
nerds.
It will find the man will find you. He's gonna get attracted to your personality. So if whoever you are, that's who you're gonna attract.
Yeah, but there's again, there's as being a nerd a disqualifier.
No, it's
No,
not. You might be put in the back of the line as far as
right,
choices.
but it's not a disqualifier though, right?
No.
But being a nerd,
Yeah. Wait a minute, Deputy J. You got a difference of opinion on this one? Is being a nerd a disqualifier for you? You can be honest.
hell yes.
Oh, okay. We got one that says yes and one that says no. So again, you nerds.
Stay away from me.
Okay. All right, y'all heard that. Hey, Brucey, how you doing? Good, brother. Good to hear you. Hey, listen, I got to speak on you for a second, Brucey. I was over in your platform the other day, and again, I heard your voice, man, and I said this to you in your chat, and I'll say it now, and I think Shark can speak for me as
Oh, I'm
when
so
I
sorry, guys. Let me mute my
no,
mic. Sorry.
oh, no worries, no worries. But when I hear voices that I think that are good when it comes to voiceovers. You have one of those voiceover voices, and I'd like to again grab my email there, Brucey. I'd like to chop it up with you about doing some business here on the radio station for me. So we'll talk about that a little bit later. But if you ever get a chance to go on over to Brucey's platform there, again, I'm not on YouTube. I'd make you a moderator, so I'll know the next time when I go back and review this to make you a moderator there, Brucey. So if you don't mind, if you can, drop your link in the chat room so we can get that. If you don't mind, please go like, share, and subscribe over at Brucey's on the Loose channel. Okay, thank you. But again, I don't think being a nerd. I think I'm kind of double jointed when it says that. I think I'm a little. I won't say street, but I'm a little bit nerdish too because I remember the days of playing Dungeons and Dragons with folks. Board games. But then I also remember, going out and hanging out on the streets with some folks, on the streets of Chicago, streets of New York, and things like that. So I guess I'm kind of double fisted like that. But I have seen women go for the nerdy type guy.
Yeah.
I have seen that. But
Yeah,
Anton's,
you don't cut them out. They just may go in the back of the line. Now, Miss J said
yeah,
cuts them out, but see,
yeah,
all kind of women, so everyone has their,
yeah. Everyone has their preference. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know
Absolutely.
what it is, guys?
Mhm.
Um, to deal with a nerd,
Uh-huh.
it takes a lot of work because remember, some of them you're going to be compatible to, but some of them you're not. Cause, um, like I said, remember, nerd's mind is they always exploring. They're always trying to take care of themselves and trying to keep up with the world. Like it's just hard. I mean, this is dealing with a regular man is hard.
Let me ask you something. Have y'all ever seen the show with the guys that are scientists and what's his name? Leonard is one of the main characters. What is that? What's the name of that show? They're scientists. They're nerds. Um, I can't not Revenge of the Nerds, but it's a recent show.
Oh
It
no,
came,
okay. I don't watch TV, so
I
kind of
can't
hard.
think of the name of it. But there's the girl from Penny's. The lady's name is Penny. If somebody know the show that I'm talking about, help me out here. Big Bang Theory. Yeah, that's it. Have y'all
Oh,
ever
no,
watched the Big Bang Theory?
I have not.
never.
Here's a classic example of the nerds getting the pretty girl. Because Penny is, by any standards, one of them girls that the nerds would not have a chance with, according to Anton. But there's a classic example of these guys that so-called nerds or scientists, that they have some gorgeous women. Now I'm gonna ask again: when have y'all seen nerds with ugly women?
Because they have money.
I don't know.
I'm just
I'm just
asking.
no, I'm just saying. But honestly, if you really look at a nerd, we usually when we see a nerd with a woman, what's the first question? How he get her?
That's
Am
true.
I wrong?
Yeah,
that's true.
Yeah, but she's usually a pretty attractive girl. Now, again, like Brucey said, you guys need to go and watch The Big Bang Theory. It's pretty hilarious. It's entertaining, but it flies definitely into the face of what Anton is talking about. I think nerds do get women. I think nerds are very selective at the women that they choose. They just don't chase a whole lot of them women's.
but they want the women's.
Yeah, they do. Now
They
Anton is
just can't. They just can't have the women.
Yeah, Anton is one of them nerds that wanted the women's. He
Them,
got one.
them,
He got
them
a.
nerds,
He got.
them
He got a
nerds want
woman.
them
But then
Instagram women
Yep.
yeah, they do. They do.
and the
By
They
these
do.
DMs, remember?
I'm just saying.
See, Angelica says she likes nerdy. She married one.
Oh.
Hey, see, again, these are comments of women there, folks. Letitia says, "I fall in love with the mind of a man." And again, Shar, am I lying when I said that's one of the conversations we had very early in us being a team, so to speak. What was one of the conversations I said to you? More than anything else, a woman's mind is more important to me than anything.
Yes, I remember you say that quite often, actually.
Quite often. That's right. Because
A woman and a man's mind is very deceitful.
yeah, it can be. It can
Okay.
be. You're absolutely right about
You
that.
got to be a realist.
You got to be. Yeah, you got to be a realist. Yeah, yeah.
Gotta be a realist.
There are some. To your point, Deputy.
Yes, sir.
All right. Damn it! I knew I should have locked the gate. Who the hell left the gate open?
You know, I could walk out the gate.
No, that's all right. You're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. I said, I
Already
need all the. I need all opinions. I need all opinions. Anton, because Anton would have told y'all to shut up already.
Listen, okay. Go ahead. Keep going.
Yeah. Am I wrong?
I don't care what that man thinks.
Yeah, there it is. Let's go.
Please. Go ahead.
Based off of whether or not y'all just like they game or y'all like they swag, you have a better chance of getting with a guy that's going to be better for you long term than the guy that a lot of the guys that y'all choose. Most women choose wrong.
You're moving the whole goal field because
No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
Yes, I have no problems of nerds. He was a nerd plus a poser.
No, y'all like thug nerds. It's a difference.
Now there's a difference,
No,
right?
no.
Yeah.
Right, there's a difference. To fake it till you make it. I think that's who you was talking about, Miss J, Deputy.
No, that's not what I was.
Nope. Okay, I'm gonna try something else. Hold your thought right there. Hold your thought right there. And so that's what she was talking about.
No.
Okay. Well, we missed that one. That's strike one. I'm gonna come back to you. All right. I'm gonna come back to you. I ain't hit it yet, but we gonna get to it. But what about the fake it till you make it kind of guy? What y'all think about that kind of? Does he
But
qualify
then, well,
as a
why does
nerd?
he have to be a nerd to fake it till he makes it?
No, I didn't. That was the question.
Okay.
Does the guy that fake it till he make it qualify as a nerd?
No.
Sure.
See, that's a twofold question because
And then she was gonna do it.
Tampon is talking about himself, so
yeah,
point at him. He's saying, "Hey, I'm the nerd, blah blah blah. I deserve a chance." So he's talking about himself. I can't get away from that.
and it's hard to. As much you try to separate the fact that you think that he's talking about someone else, Anton is actually speaking, as they say it, in first person, except for he's not using the pronouns that go with it.
Yeah, that's exactly what he's doing.
He was a nerd.
Third,
he
y'all
was
like thug
lying.
nerds.
He was lying. That's not attractive. Because if a man or a woman is willing to lie about something so small, they're willing to lie about something so big.
No, that's not true.
I hate to walk. I know what I'm about to do, but I'm going to do it. Deputy J.
Yes. Yes.
I already know Shaw's opinion about it, but is this strike two, or did I hit the nail on the head? This is what you was talking about?
I didn't hear what she said.
That lying, manipulating kind of guy that lie about anything.
Why are you gonna put me on the spot?
Well, I'm trying to figure out what you were saying. No, that's what not you was talking about. So we then went through two examples. Am I right? So is this the example that you was talking about earlier when you said no? That's not what I was. That's what I was meaning. Is this what you was meaning about that guy? That no, he's not a nerd, but he is he's a manipulative kind of guy that'll tell you anything and lie about it. That's not him.
Man.
I'm gonna come back to you. I'm gonna come back to you. I'm gonna come back to you.
Think about what this woman is saying. This woman is saying that young man that they're discussing, 24-year-old, that's a nerd, but he was lying. And that's what she's trying to say. Hey, that's not attractive. That's not faking it till you make it. You just flat out lying. Oh, I got this, I got that, I got this, I got that. He wasn't just trying to be cool. The man had words coming out of his mouth that were lies. So that's what she's like, no, I'm not having him. He don't get a chance. And Anton is like, but he deserve a chance.
Everyone deserves a chance.
And that's what he's saying. Without saying it, well, he is saying it, but
indirectly. Mm-hmm.
Right, that's what he's saying.
Mm-hmm. He's saying, I never had a chance, so.
Yeah, that's why I went on mute and let y'all ladies hash that out. And that's what it's saying. That's what I'm getting to. As if Anton would have been been around one of the cliques, this was the guy that we know. Don't y'all have, as y'all women, when y'all went to the club, didn't y'all have a girl that went out that did all the driving, did all the purse holding?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this was Anton. This would have been Anton. He would have been the guy that would have been
He was
driving.
holding the purses?
Yeah, he had been holding the purses.
No, he was holding all the condom packs.
Yeah. Right. He was that guy that, okay, man, you can hang out with us tonight because you know why? Your mama gonna let you get the car. Okay, that was his contribution to being cool.
He was the designated driver.
Yes. I'm trying to tell y'all this right now. Well, let's go on.
I wanted to touch on something, but
go right ahead.
I wish someone that's medically inclined sit down and analyze this man's, like, somebody professional.
No, I don't think it's medically. I think you mean psychiatry, psychologically.
Sí, eso mismo, that right there. Yes.
What'd she say?
Yes, that right there. Don't get
Oh,
you know the Spanglish kicks in
okay.
sometimes.
All right.
But you have time that a professional actually would do that, though. That's the only thing.
That's a lot of time on the couch, isn't it, Char?
That is, they got to take that away from their time and what they do in life. But that's a great idea, Miss J.
Yeah.
He
So
needs
deputy.
no Char. Seriously, he needs it.
So
Seriously,
so
he is beyond. This man has groomed. How much is his subs? Like 1 million?
yeah.
He has groomed 1 million subs to think that he is normal.
Somebody. Yes. Yes, he has.
He
Yeah.
has been faking it and making it. And the thing is, he was so enclosed here, on YouTube, and he expanded, and now he can't close Pandora's box.
Yeah.
He can't handle what he has put out for many, many years. See,
That's
he
exactly.
had control of Fight Club, right? He had control of Fight Club. He has control of the panels, how they think, what they say. He throws his tantrums. He goes off. He throws crash outs. This is where he has control. But you know what?
He ain't got no control here.
When he went into Corey's, he went YouTube wise, but not man wise. Because remember, Corey is only here once a week. This man has lived, eat, and breathe YouTube.
No, don't say live, eat, and breathe. He said he has lived, eat, and shit at YouTube.
I was trying to be a deputy lady.
No.
I was trying to be a lady.
That's why I deputize y'all.
You want me to curse?
It's the context matters.
You heard him just say the context matters.
He was on the panel. He knew that he was gonna be on there with me. He probably put on his Sunday's best. He probably tried to impress
That's
you.
his Sunday's best.
He tried to impress you, and so as a result, he was really trying. Come on, man. It's
No,
not
I
even
saw
about.
his-
It's not about him, Q. It's about women in general and how they choose to look at a guy. Okay, so let me ask you the question: why did they give Kahari so much grace and he hadn't even said anything yet?
Anton, he 5 seconds. You was like, oh no.
No. I'm the one that covered for him because he was nervous at first, and then I was like, "Hold on, gather yourself, big dog, put it together." And he was like, "Oh, I'm still nervous," and then all of the girls was like, "Oh my God, we have to give him some love and let him through."
Nigga, that's called reading the room. That's called reading the room. The loudest man in the room is usually the weakest man in the room. You never heard that before, Anton? And I'm sure every woman knows the old tricks of the guy coming in there with the BMW keychain, but he driving a Volkswagen. Yeah, that ladies, am I wrong?
They do flaunt that.
Yeah, and look what I got. This is what Anton is doing. This is his whole, he has built up a whole persona on look what I got. Look what I came from. I'm somebody. Everybody need to pay attention to me because I'm the man. I'm the big guy on campus. He was never this until his YouTube career became something.
I'm gonna call him brand man because that's all he's talking about is brands.
Brands.
Gucci,
right.
And this and that and other.
We call them labor whores.
Let me see. I don't want to use the word whore with him, but labor man. I call him
labor nerd.
Man.
Labor nerd. Labor nerd.
Label nerd. Okay, I like that. Label nerd.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a reformed label nerd.
We were being feminine. We were letting the man.
Y'all wasn't feminine with King GP.
And see, he don't understand that. A woman just told him that a man came into the room that was quiet. It automatically, from a woman, automatically put me in a feminine state. He wasn't loud. He wasn't rambunctious. He wasn't off-putting. So that made me relax as a woman, made me interested more. This is a woman telling him this, but he don't understand it. I tell you, this is a man that has not spent a lot of time, number one, studying women. I don't want to use it that way, but in order to know women, you have to study them. Ladies, am I wrong?
It's for your best interest.
Deputy?
Your best interest.
No.
Uh-oh.
I got a straight answer that time. She said, no, you're not wrong.
No, you're not wrong. It's just, like I said, to each his own. You're not going to be everybody's cup of tea. Yeah. And the thing is, don't do too much. Just be you. And you know what it is? We always sending out the representative instead of being ourselves.
Yeah, then we'd be angry.
Yeah, they're like, oh, if I do this, oh, somebody's gonna like you just the way you are.
That's why I say before you buy a car, you check under the hood.
But that's 6 months later, though.
Hell no.
That's my joke.
The payment.
Nobody's waiting 6 months anymore.
No, the payment ain't.
Not even 90-day rule. Not even.
Oh, yes, they are.
Yeah, they are. They got.
I agree with you.
Listen, that payment ain't coming in 90 days. I'm from Missouri.
So y'all want marriage? Y'all want marriage cooch? At girlfriend prices. Really? Like, I said what I said, and I stick to it.
I'm gonna let that go.
Okay,
what's my man say? I'm gonna get out of that. I'm gonna get out of that.
When he first came on.
See, I've watched enough of Anton's content now to know that the things he's saying when he's talking to IslandGyalQ, it's a lot more respectful. There's a benefit of the doubt, if you will. But when he's talking about other black women, he is diminishing them. Rita's only used as an example. He's never pedestalizing Rita. But I've watched him pedestalize Q. He's actually talking to Q like Q is his wife. You know what I'm saying? Like he has a better relationship with her than his own wife at times. And I'm not.
Is Taz wrong for that, ladies? Is that what y'all picking up right now? Is that what y'all picking up?
That's a good point he just made. Very good point.
I'm not sure that that's the case, but this is how he presents it.
He was lying.
No, before he even opened up his mouth, y'all was giggling about it.
That's because he was wearing the fake chains and putting the chains up and he was spinning.
No, Q. No.
He was like, yeah, I got this. This Chinese symbol means love. I'm like, what?
Why y'all didn't extend him some grace, Q? Y'all wasn't looking to understanding. What if he put that chain on to represent his grandmother or something like that?
That's a lie because we went on his YouTube channel.
No, that was later. That was later. That's later.
Well, I already knew what he was about. I saw his IG.
No,
right?
okay, so take yourself out of it. Why do women? Okay, let's just have this conversation. Why don't women give other guys more of a chance that may not have been what it is that they want to see?
Okay, this question, what does it sound like to you so far? Don't this sound like, why didn't, when I was in high school, let me preface this, let me make this, when I was in high school, why didn't y'all women ever give me a chance?
Right, what can I have done differently?
What could I have done different to attract the women back when I was in high school? That's what this question is giving me now. What was I doing wrong? Can you please tell me?
Doesn't she sound like she's describing like Flavor Flav with the big clock around his neck?
Yeah. That's the picture.
Boy.
That's the picture I was getting. Yeah. Flavor, like it was an episode of The Flavor of Love.
Every single time I'm listening to these videos and I'm here on YouTube, period, I feel like I'm watching television. I feel like I'm not watching somebody in real life. But
a bad episode of what's the show that used to come on MTV with all the roommates?
Real World.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. And Anton is the guest star. He the housemate that nobody like, but they got to put up with him anyway
They won't vote him off.
until they vote his ass off.
From the outside, right?
Honestly, I think regarding him, he wasn't attractive. Like if he was attractive, he would
You
have
can
got
grow
more
to love
grace.
somebody, Q.
Okay, but I'm answering your question, so I'll you can't. I mean, the arranged marriages happen all the time, but
You can grow to love me, cute. You really can. You just got to get to know me first. I know I act kind of nerdy, but you just got to get to know me. And I got to go back to what Angelica said. This sounds kind of sleazy. What it sound like to y'all ladies? Sound kind of desperate, don't it?
Yeah, but it's too late. He's crying over us.
He's too old for this. Oh my God, he's so pathetic.
Spill milk.
It's like he's like a dry piece of cotton. Like you just want to.
Damn. Wait a minute. I can't got one. I ain't got one. So he would dry it up.
Oh my God, this is.
This man is Jason damn boring. Put him on full mass.
You mean Jason damn Bourne don't get it running for you? Yeah, listen, I can't ask myself that. You don't do that to me.
All I have to say, hope and pray his money never runs out. He better keep that money and keep his friends because that's the only way he's gonna keep them
Okay. One didn't even bother answering the question, Anton. That's worse.
if he was more attractive, I think more grace would have been given. Like we would have accepted the fake chains, but then when he would open his mouth, the attractiveness would have it would have went down.
Wait a minute.
But I mean,
I got Club Fortune. You picked up the same vibe when she said it. We was both on the same wavelength, weren't we? When she said dry as cotton, we both as men thought the same thing, didn't we?
the more he opened his mouth and repeated himself, oh, I want 40, 50-year-olds, it just didn't make sense what he
was trying to be funny.
It wasn't funny the first time, so I don't know what made him think it was going to be funny the second or third time. It just made it seem like no, that wasn't there. It made like he was trying to put on a facade, and that's not what really he's about. Because what he was saying,
if he would have been authentic, y'all still wouldn't have gave him a shot. So it don't even matter.
No, you don't. You don't know that.
I do know that. That's why he was lying. If he was getting results as being authentic, then he would have been more forthcoming. But if y'all had already seen what it is that y'all thought about.
Again, y'all heard what ladies, deputies, do y'all agree with anything that Anton has said so far? He's telling on himself, ain't he sure? Angelica, I got it. This is what I said earlier. I don't think that he's pulling the strings. I believe Rita is in control of everything that they do. And I think she is regretting the fact, this is my personal opinion, so I'm going to use allegedly. Allegedly, if someone was to ask me opinion about what I see from the outside looking at, I see a woman, from what I know about Anton and what I know about Rita now, that she has a remorseful kind of, I want to say, attitude, look on her face about being associated with this guy. The damage has been done, and I think if she ever decides to go live on YouTube, I think it'll do more damage to her reputation by trying to clear up and answer the questions of why she allowed this nigga to act this loose for this long.
Yeah.
Who, Rita?
Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna tell y'all some. This is the problem. I wish everybody would turn off their cameras. Like, I mean, I know we're behind avatars right now, but I'm just saying, everything is not for the internet. Especially, um, that's just my opinion, my personal opinion. Like, I'm not an internet person, like I always say. Um, there's just some things that just don't belong out here, and he exposed his whole entire life, and this is what's gonna happen. Judgment. You're
And
gonna be
and,
you're gonna
and
be judged, and he can't handle the judgment. He can't believe that he now is the one under the microscope.
well, that's what everybody's pointing out, Deputy, that he cannot handle the fire that he put himself under. Because
Hmm.
remember, at the onset of this, and both y'all remember, he said that he anticipated all of this.
Hmm. He said he was 10 moves ahead.
Right.
Right.
So
I was
which
in chess.
right. So which part of the chess game did you not catch up on? Because seems to me all your pawns been wiped out. Your queen is backed in a corner, meaning Rita has been backed in a corner. Does she remain silent or does she come out and clear her name? Which one?
I will remain silent.
I would too.
Silence is golden because I
Hmm.
will use you know the video Dwight Howard's wife. You see the hot mess what she did, and you can't take that back. Once you put it out on the internet, you put it in front of the camera, you
You can't take
cannot
it back.
erase the fact that she brought up a whole bag of flour.
Right. Right.
You can't
Right.
you can't erase that.
Or like the lady with the Leonard Honors debacle and Dr. Umar. Okay, we had Dr.
Yes,
Umar on the
yes,
rope.
yes,
Black
yes, yes.
folks, we had Dr. Umar on the ropes. We finally was about to get rid of him, but now the conversation shifted away from Umar to who?
So the married chick
Okay. Meanwhile, what Umar doing in the background?
chilling,
Okay.
collecting clicks and
Donations.
views.
Donations.
Donations.
And again, this is again. There's two different opinions from down in the chat room. This is what Angelica said. She said she wouldn't be quiet. If I cared about the optics of my marriage, I would say something. So again, it goes back to my original statement. It's a double-edged sword, isn't it, ladies?
Yes, it is. Do you see? But you know what it is. And I respect the 2026 era. You know, like I said, I'm a lot older than most of you. Um, but not everything belongs on the internet, and sometimes, because you know what it is. What it is, people paint narratives that are not true. But this here that we watching with Anton does exist because there's years and years of him being here, right? Content of content. Isn't that what Taz and you bring out? This is what you're showing. This is what people didn't pay attention to, especially if you're not sub to his channel. Because I blocked him a long time ago when he came in my algorithm. I was like, what is this? So you given what, not to be long winded, what I'm saying to you is everything does not belong on the internet.
And I agree with you. And there's
Not,
too many times, not whether it's whether it's Facebook, Instagram, or
mm-hmm.
YouTube. There's too many
TikTok,
people willing
wherever.
to put TikTok. There's too many people willing to put their entire life for someone else to scrutinize. Sometimes with the answer that you thought you was gonna get is not the one that you're gonna get. And I think this is what happened to. I think this is what happened to Anton. I thought he really believed that there was more people that disliked Corey Holcomb that was
Mm-hmm.
for him. No, Anton, what it was is Corey Holcomb allowed folks to start taking a deeper look into what you were doing. Because we already know Corey Holcomb ain't shit. The man he said it. I fuck with them low class women. $200, I got him.
Yep.
So what was we expecting from Corey Holcomb on the Vice? You first thing out your mouth, Anton, is you say you're a Christian man.
I'm Christian first, and I'm
right.
I'm like an open book.
Have y'all ever heard Corey say that?
No.
No. So there, this goes to what Angelica just said. Again, a nice conversation. Everything at the core of Anton's rhetoric, it hinges on how people perceive him as a husband, as a father. Well, I think for the most of the women that I've come in contact with that's been married, they lean towards what you said, Angelica. I'd have been roasted this nigga. I'd have left him and roasted him. The same way he got on the internet and put my business out there, I'd have put his business out there.
I would have been like Eddie Murphy, half.
Right. See?
I would have been
and then,
forced.
and then you got the other portion of the ladies like Deputy J that says silence is golden. All I want is half. So I think you said you would have remained silent too, right?
Yeah, I've been at somewhere else and just see you on that one day we have our family reunion.
See you on the flip
Hear them
side.
checks come in.
But make sure them checks come in. That's the only time you're gonna have a conversation with me.
Not even
then. Just the family reunion. Hey, how you doing? Pass me the barbecue sauce. All right, see you next year.
No, I would have walked right past you.
Damn.
Oh, I want my barbecue sauce. So.
No, you know why? I would have been in my pocket.
I want my baby back, baby back, baby back. I want my baby back, baby
I would
back.
have had my Tupperware in my purse.
And so-
I've been told by the best.
Let's continue watching. Let's watch a little bit more of this, folks. I got
Yes,
about another
please.
10, 15 minutes before I got his clock on out here. Get ready for it's a Saturday night. Saturday Night Jazz with John Amato coming up at 5 o'clock. Saturday Night Jazz, Classic R&B Jams Radio. Shameless plug, but so might as well. It's my radio station. Might as well talk about it. 5 o'clock, Saturday Night Jazz with John Amato. For those jazz aficionados out there that might be listening.
This is probably what he experienced in his regular life. And so because he's experienced so much rejection, he started to pivot. He started to do the thing that he think that impresses women. And that's why guys don't start off lying.
Well, damn, this nigga just told on himself. He started to pivot. Instead of using he should have used I. I started to pivot. I found out if you had some money in your pocket and you start wearing nice things, women will start paying attention to you. Some of us already knew that. I'm gonna be again. I'm gonna be honest. I'm a landscaper by trade. Sometime when I'm fresh off a yard, dusty, dirty, nasty. This is the pollen season. You know how many women have come up to me and say, "Hey, how you doing?"
Okay.
Smelling like oil and gas.
That man work.
Say it again.
Looking at his hands. Char, looking at the hands.
Okay, that man work.
I've had that before too, Deputy. Ooh, you got some big hands. While looking down.
Char, did I lie? Please.
Yeah.
Teach these young folks, please. Teach.
I'm just trying to say, because I've heard I might have to do a Sunday show on relations because I see a lot of these fellas got it wrong.
You need to hold what is
Yeah,
it?
I'm gonna have to hold a class on what it is on the finer things that we used to call it courting.
Oh man.
They're
gonna be crickets in here. you need to
chivalry ain't dead, fellas. It's just unused.
Oh my God. We're gonna be here for hours.
It won't take long because again, for those the fellas that know what I'm talking about, they won't have much to say except for you right.
These kids gonna tell you right. They're gonna fight you tooth and nail.
Yeah, I know. Let me see it. What's this right here? What's she saying? Any man who would nearly instantly become unfuckable as soon as he stepped into the public. I missed something with that one. I'm just looking at. I'm trying to catch up to the comments. Let's play a little bit more of this before we get out of
Man,
here.
I don't get it, right?
Right.
Some
I don't
videos,
either, Sean.
Anton is talking like he
What
ain't
happened?
never had no women like that.
But I told
He's
you
never
that.
been for the streets. He
I
don't
told
know
you.
that lifestyle.
Right.
And then there's other videos where he talking like he had women, he was out there, he chose Rita over 75 other women.
Those were the episodes that he was watching Starsky and Hutch. He was mimicking Huggy Bear. My bitch better have not some, not all, not half. Else, I'm gonna put my foot dead in her ass. That's what he's thinking. He's thinking that he's taking these old cartoon characters, these old movies, and these old shows, and he's living vicariously through the rhymes that they used to say.
You know he don't know who Huggy Bear is, right?
Yeah. Okay, Bishop Don Juan then. Ain't Bishop Don Juan out of Detroit? Ain't one to hear them Detroit City slicking niggas?
I don't know. I know he wound up in Chicago, but he might have been in Detroit because I think those pimps used to run around it.
Yeah, yeah. I get it now, Angelica. You're right, and I think she did tell him that, and she told him, "Listen, cat come up there, spin independent, you know, talking about look what I got." That wouldn't make him unattractive because you up here brandishing fake jewelry, trying to impress me. You know, if a man is dressed nicely, the last thing a woman will notice on you is what kind of watch you're wearing until she asks you what time it is. If you got to flash your jewelry, you stepping out trying to make yourself was you leading with your wallet, as they say. Ladies.
Well, nowadays you will look at your phone, by the way. There's no more watches. Because I have a whole collection. But what I'm saying is, you're still gonna look at a man these days and be like, because I know I look head to toe. I look at the shoes.
I was about to ask y'all because I think we're just about to have to end this here. But I was about to ask y'all when you both of y'all deputies. That's why I brought you. That's why I hired women deputies today. So as y'all women deputies, when y'all out there, when you were out there, I'm not assuming that you're not dating. I'm not assuming that you're married. I'm just asking you as a woman, what are some of the particulars that you do when you're looking for or trying to choose a mate? Deputy J, I'll start with you. It could be generalities. It doesn't have to be personal. It could be generalities.
The way he speaks to you, the way he approaches, the way he first impressions is everything.
Okay.
So how they approach you.
Okay.
Hey, mommy, that doesn't work.
Okay.
The approach.
So the cat calling don't work. The cat calling work for you, Short? Hey, what's up, Shorty? So if I ran up to either one of y'all ladies and I said, "Yo, what up, Shorty? Can I get that nut? Can I get them digit?" Would that work? No, that wouldn't work. What if I said, "Good evening, lady. How are you doing? You mind if I speak with you for a minute? Can I talk to you? Want a drink?" Would that work?
Mm-hmm.
So Shorty, yo, what up?
Mm-mm.
What it do won't work?
Mm-mm.
No. What about you, Angelica? What it do won't work? Any of y'all other ladies in the chat room? What it do? Will it work? What if I was to call you? What if I was to have a conversation when the last word out of my mouth? Hey, you know what I'm talking about, dude? Would you be offended by that?
We won't even get there.
Okay. All right. I'm just saying. So communication is everything. But with that, I'm gonna give you the last word there, deputy. If y'all want to watch the rest of this video in its entirety, there's a whole lot more to go. What up, you either Letitia? Yo, what up, ma?
Wow.
Hey, yo, ma, what up? That don't work. So I for so far, and I got a couple. What about you, Shar? What up, Ma? That gonna work for you?
Excuse me.
Damn. Damn. That's from every woman that's either on the panel or down in the chat. So why do y'all still talk like that, fellas?
Yes, they talk to more men than they talk to women. I don't know.
That's my point. Y'all around men more. That you're starting to confuse these women with men. Sure, you said it a long time ago. I said, I don't think men are in competition with women. Boy, was I wrong.
Yep.
Oh, I was wrong. Because y'all niggas are in competition with women. Now that I sit back and watch it, y'all in competition with these women every day for attention. Y'all some attention-seeking ass loose niggas.
You know what it is? They have a wide variety of social media. And I think what it is like they don't pick up the phones and they don't speak to each other anymore. Like there's no, like you said, there's no communication. So the thing now, which it hasn't died out, the breeding, you slip into the DMs, and then you have a variety of people, women in your fingertips. But what happens is when you keep getting turned down and turned down and turned down, right? The more angry you get.
Well, all I can say to that is, if you expecting to find quality product on TikTok, you're getting what you bought. You're getting what you look for. I'm just saying. Last words there, Deputy J, before I run on. I get ready to get on up out of here.
Stay out of the DMs.
Okay. All right. Deputy Shaw Willie, any final words?
Waiter.
that's another one of them inside jokes. What's I want to make sure I call her name out. What's her partner name that we worked with, Shaw?
Maxine.
Maxine. I want to make sure. I knew it was Maxine, but I want to make sure. Maxine told us a joke, and basically we was having this kind of conversation. Am I right, Shaw?
Uh-huh.
And she said that nerd, he finally got a gumption about it. So he just yelled out. He ain't never been nowhere, never been any place of some substance. So he just used to being himself. And he yelled it out, Waiter, come over here. No couth at all. And that's what a lot of you men have. No couth at all. No home training. Zero zilch. Sure, go right ahead.
Finish watching Taz's show. It's going to be fun to hear his side of the story. And he has like 149 more videos coming. So watch it for the next 6 months. Thank you.
Yeah. I gotta say it, folks. We about to be. Are you not entertained? As if you're not, I suggest you go like, share, and subscribe over to Taz Exclusive. There's a few House of Hypocrites. There's a few of the other one. Freezy. Whether you agree or disagree with Freezy, they got this foot on this nigga's neck, giving him what he asked for.
Yep. And I want to know, actually, I wanted to ask Freezy, but I didn't want to take away from the chat room. Is the views going down over there? Because Freezy,
it is.
Look, it was 100. Now Freezy gets almost like 600 or 700 people.
Yeah, it's going down on his end, but it's starting to rise over and over on
Freezy's.
On Freezy's, and as well as last couple of days is whatchamacallit. What's that? I forgot the name of it, but there's a little thing that you can go to that you can actually see in real time the growth of a channel.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I forgot the name of it, but it actually is. So again, I just out of curiosity, I wanted to see where Anton was lying at, but he's losing subscribers and views.
And the women's
and the women's. The women left a long time ago, but the women's are finally leaving.
But you know what? The guys were finished.
Yeah.
They were on the tail end of leaving it alone, and they were moving on. But someone and their ego messed up yesterday. So that's why the 40 days and the 40 nights got renewed. Because they were done. They were done.
Yeah, he was. He was.
Mhm.
He would say, I was done with this, but nigga, you came over and threatened me. Now I'm gonna rain terror on your ass. And I gotta say, Angelica, listen, I'm not a overly tall man. I'm not fat. I'm not skinny, but I would say one of those athletic bodies. Never been overly muscular, but and I found that's what the average woman describes. There are some women that like big men. There's some women that like small women, or vice versa. Whatever turns you on. But for the most part, when it comes down to that average build, most women describe that man that a whole lot of these niggas will never be again in their life. Anton will never be the average sized man again. Angry Man will never be instead of looking flabby and sick. If they lose weight now, they will look flabby and sick. Would y'all agree? They'll look like Al Roker.
Oh yeah, that's true. Where they at the age they are now.
Yes.
Yeah.
They will have to get nipped and tucked like the Kardashians.
Yes. And he actually said that. I need to look like the Kardashians. So that nigga told you nothing about me minus this fat. If I lose that, I'm gonna have to go get nipped and tucked.
Mm-hmm. He will have to go under the knife.
Okay. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get out of here. I'll probably be back on Monday or Wednesday. Sunday night, tomorrow night, 8 p.m. I'm live for 3 hours of smooth R&B, classic R&B jams radio, the Music Cafe, myself. Shar might be there. Miss J might be there. A few folks from Instagram might be there. But one thing you're going to get from me is some good music, folks. So again, with that, watch your 3, your 6, and your 9. Like, share, and subscribe. And if you're inclined to, see y'all tomorrow night at 8 p.m. We got an interactive listening lounge where you can actually drop pictures, memes, all kind of things.
Yes.
Groove with it. So until then, I see y'all. We got to go.
Peace.
I don't trust people anymore, not because I hate them, but because every single fucking hand I held eventually dropped me. I showed up when it was uncomfortable, when it was heavy, when nobody else wanted the responsibility. I stayed loyal, stayed patient, stayed silent, and still got left like my effort never mattered. People love you when you're useful, but the second you need them, they vanish without explanation. Look at me, that shit changes you, because you realize trust isn't rare, consistency is. I didn't become guarded for no reason. I became guarded after being dropped too many fucking times. Every promise that broke, every silence that followed taught me exactly how people really move. So if I don't trust people anymore, understand, this isn't bitterness, it's survival.